Naruto could do that too.
That's sexy.
And the body flicker. Yeah. Oh, it's same time.
Body flicker.
Hey, Dre,
You could do that. You'll be right.
All right. What is going on, people? This is episode 54 of the DZN Podcast. First of all, do not get too happy banging on the table, people that are sitting here, because it gets to the microphones. And second of all, welcome.
What's good?
And third of all, introduce yourselves.
What's up? I'm Josh. Feel me? Big
Talking
Sushi.
to the mic.
Oh. I'm Josh, aka Big Sushi. How you doing?
What's happening?
Hey Josh, did you tell him your name?
Yeah, just tell him my name, Big Sushi.
I'm Luis. You can call me Cito.
Second of all, sir, talking to more of the mic as well.
I thought I did. The name is Luis. You can call me Cito.
You know me, your boy Nas.
All right.
We got Big Dog, you know, Drake, you know.
And of course, I'm always your host, Dre, in the motherfucking building, DRERETRODRE on Instagram. You already know what it is. And I, in the second,
Hey, Dre.
and I am the second and the first original host.
I'm also DJ Luis Nasty.
Oh yeah.
I make beats with pencils.
Oh yeah. Like the. Oh, my fault.
Yes.
Move my.
When people hear my beats, they be like, put it in the bag.
That's funny.
But all right, let's get started with the music. So let's get it.
Hey, Dre.
It's the DZN Podcast. It's the DZN Podcast. It's the DZN Podcast. Retro Dre on the DZN Podcast. Every day and night on the DZN Podcast. Every damn day on the DZN Podcast. Coming every Monday, the DZN Podcast. Retro Dre on the DZN Podcast. DZN Podcast. DZN Podcast. DZN Podcast. Yeah, it's the DZN Podcast. Dre, Zoe, and Nas on the DZN Podcast. Every damn day on the DZN Podcast. Every other day on the DZN Podcast. Every Monday on the DZN Podcast. It's the DZN Podcast. Talking about everything the DZN Podcast. Every damn day on the DZN Podcast. Dre, Zoe, and Nas on the DZN Podcast. It's the DZN Podcast. Every Monday on the DZN Podcast. Dre, Zoe, and Nas on the DZN Podcast. Every damn day on the DZN Podcast. DZN Podcast. DZN Podcast. Dre, Zoe, and Nas on the DZN Podcast. Every damn day on the DZN Podcast. Talking about sports, music, life, and anything else we want to talk about each episode. We have guests sometimes, so we just do it ourselves all the damn every time. This is the DZN Podcast. Dre, Zoe, and Nas came out 2 years ago, 2018. That was about August. Now we going 2 years strong for the mostest. Hey. Make some motherfucking noise for yourselves. Make some motherfucking noise for yourselves.
Cito and sushi on it.
But all right, man. First of all, how y'all doing? Y'all doing all right?
Doing fine and dandy.
Okay.
For real.
I am swell.
Yes, sir.
Real nice.
You know, we was on time today.
On time.
That's 100% a fact. I'm late as usual. You already know what it is, Dre. Being fast, be late as usual. But I'm getting better though. I'm getting better. It's about growth every day. It is. That's what it's about though.
You're
Growth
absolutely right, man.
every day. Listen, man.
Called him up. He said, "Oh, I'm leaving the crib." I was like, "Bro, we here. We here."
Bro, I was speeding.
That's crazy.
When I said I was speeding, bro, I was hitting a beeline. I was like, fuck yellow lights. Fuck red lights.
Yellow
I was
lights
gone.
mean speed up.
Exactly. 60 and 45s. 180s.
Yo. Fucking Dre, over here. Oh, I'll keep that in mind now. Well noted that you guys will be on time. If you tell us 2 o'clock, we'll be there at 2 o'clock.
Hey,
Latest,
man.
2 and 1 minute.
Yeah. Hey, dare I say, them beanbag boys
No,
are always
no.
going to be on
that is not what we claiming.
Oh, my God.
Hey, tell him what you said that you thought we were gonna be doing.
What?
You said you thought we were gonna be late.
Yeah.
Come on, man. But now you know. Now you know.
Now I do know.
Yeah.
Just because of that, I'm gonna show up an hour late next time.
Oh, damn. I don't know about an hour.
Okay. Maybe you should. I don't know. I'll probably be on time.
Like Krispy Kreme.
Bro, those donuts are okay. They're okay.
All right.
The hot sign went on, though.
The what?
The hot sign.
Hot sauce.
The hot sign. It lets the sign outside is when it's white.
Oh,
Yeah, it lets us know that they got fresh donuts. When it's not on,
I ain't read that song, bro. I was just
get the
trying
stale
to get a
deals.
donut.
Yeah. I didn't know donuts were like breakfast food, though.
Munching on bricks. They sweet bagels.
That's funny. You know Crabtree? They sell Krispy Kreme donuts too?
They do?
Yeah, it's on the bottom floor.
Yeah, it's on the first floor.
It's because it's the box now.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's
Shorty-
next to H&M.
She said that they can't microwave the donuts though.
So you're getting cold donuts?
You getting cold donuts.
So the glaze is gonna be all,
Yeah. You know, seeming like.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
Hey,
Whoa.
big facts.
Slow down there, buckaroo.
Hey, it's true though. You know, you can knock somebody up with them donuts.
Skull.
Hopefully I can, so I can get a PS5 from somebody.
Let's go on Amazon, check how much Black Air Forces
Bro, let me tell you something. I went to StockX yesterday. These cats are selling a PS5 for $1,200.
are. What's the I'm sorry.
Oh shit.
Sir Casualty.
Yeah,
Sir-
yo, son. I DM'd Josh, Nas, and Jay. Sir Casualty's really trying to rip people saying $1,300 for the disc
For the-
one.
oh.
Yes.
Come on, son.
And you see everybody in the comments, y'all bugging out.
That's business, though.
It's it's supply and demand. Simple as that. Supply and demand.
Why do you think I said I was gonna wait?
Exactly. I'm waiting like
But everybody's stupid, bro. They restock in a week.
Exactly.
Like a week from the drop.
Hey man, but he's smart because he's taking advantage of. It's simple, supply and demand.
So I pull up with a brick.
Pull up with them stale donuts.
Oh, yes, sir.
Hey, the Popeye biscuits. Oh my god! But yeah, bro, it's I saw a couple posts of the Xbox malfunctioning already.
I seen that too, but then everybody was releasing videos of them vaping through it.
Why would they do that? See, man,
Because people are idiots.
idiots.
They just want to get something free. Bro,
Either that.
when we were talking about going to Sir Casualty's, I thought about something, you know.
What?
I was like, oh, let's pull up with a bow and arrow, right? But listen, have you ever seen someone get like, pistol whipped with a bow and arrow?
What?
You can do
No.
You just gonna smack them with it?
How you,
You
bro?
gonna leave that little weapon on the side of their
That's
face?
what I'm saying. What side you hit him with?
Listen, bro. I mean, it would be funny to see.
Damn.
I saw a video of this dude getting smacked with a machete with a flat side.
Jesus Christ.
Like, it was a flat side machete. Bro,
Bro,
I'ma do that to
you're
my kids.
done. What? Let's get on, bro. Let's get on that topic.
What?
Spanking.
What?
Spanking.
Spanking?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna spank my kids. I might make them do wall sits and shit like that. Crunches, make them do static holds and planks. They ain't gonna want to do that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I was talking to somebody about, you know, spanking and stuff, and you know, she said that she's never gotten spanked before, and that blew my mind because I got my ass whooped all the time, and it was over the stupidest things. My problem as a kid was lying about the dumbest things.
Sir Cap a lot.
That's Jerry. Shout out to Jerry. But I would get my ass. I would get my ass and Monty,
Alex,
Jeez,
Al-
and
yes.
Alex, all them boys.
We haven't seen him in an Alex.
That's what. Got the caps lock on. But, but anyway, like when I say I got beat, like I got beat, and but it fixed me from lying though. Like if they would ask me on multiple occasions if I did it and I would still lie, then I was being disrespectful at that point. Because
the whole kid away.
that's what I'm saying. You know, but slowly but surely I fixed that problem as a kid. It'll be over the stupidest things like, did you have a progress report? I would say no. Then it'd be like, then
Ooh, I
why
used to
did,
lie about that
then
all the
why did
time.
your teacher call me saying that they gave out progress reports a week ago?
Hey, you remember report cards?
Oh, geez.
Oh no, I ain't get mine yet.
Yeah,
and then my
yeah.
sister came to high school with me. Why she get it? I think I don't know, man. I didn't get mine yet.
Yeah, bro. That was that grades.
My
All that shit.
you know Country Wayne?
Yeah.
I was with my coworker and I was watching a video, and in the video he was like, "Call your mama up, ask her if I could beat you." and my coworker, he was like, "Man, times ain't the same. You used to be able to do that back then. Call up your parent, hey, can I beat your kid right quick for lying?"
I don't understand that type of environment, that mindset, because if I was there back then, there's no way in hell I'm gonna let this grown man put his hands on me, bro. Like even as a parent, I'm not gonna let this grown man put his hands on my child.
Tell your mama put it on speakerphone.
You feel me?
I grew up, I knew everybody on the block, and everybody knew my family. So if I did something bad, they had the right to do it. Because
Wow.
my moms and my dad told them they could do it.
Damn.
That's why I act the way I act. And
Damn.
you never know who watching.
You never. Yes, you're
You
absolutely
never
right
know
about
who
that.
know
bro.
you.
Mom, it
never
won't
know
me, I
that.
promise.
Now, for real though, I
You're right
think
about
I'm going to
that.
have my wife beat my kids. 'Cause
That's interesting.
I'm a little heavy-handed, and I don't want
That's
to hurt
interesting.
nobody.
That's a fact.
That's interesting, because when I got in trouble, my mom would sick my dad on me. Like
Your pops is big.
that, he's big as hell. Like, and you can, once I would hear, because when he walks, especially like upstairs,
His
you can
arms don't
hear the four crap, and I'm like, oh shit. Then that's when I go in the drawer and put 5 pairs of drawers on, and it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter.
Well, you said 5.
5 pairs of drawers, and it didn't even work.
You thought that was gonna help?
Hey man, I was what, 12, 10, 8.
I could have told you that wasn't gonna
You
work.
feel me? But that was, what was I gonna know? I was gonna get my ass whooped. And he would tell me to go get a belt. And if I would bring one that didn't satisfy him, I would get it even worse. I would get it even
He
worse.
used to get the rope.
Nigga would.
My dad ain't beat me.
Oh my God.
My mom, they just punched me after a while. It was like, them ass whoopings ain't working.
Hey, whatever. See, that's the thing though. As a parent, that's your child, and you know your child, you know, and
My arm, my chest, my legs.
hit them with a
something like
smooth uppercut. They gonna stop. Bite your lip.
Funny.
Yo, I still remember. I always hold on to that joke. I tell people every time, but I don't say it's a joke. This dude, he was like, "Man, y'all used to get ass whoopings. My mama made me go to to Home Depot get he said made me go get a 2x4."
Yo, you ever had to go and pick out your own switch?
Oh my God, bro.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, everybody in here, bro. You ever did something bad? Your parents like,
switch.
go out there and get a switch.
No.
Not
You
a
had to go
switch,
pick
no.
the one that would whoop your own ass with it, bro.
Oh my God.
Like, bro, come on, bro.
No,
You ever had
bro.
what was it? You get in trouble, and then they tell you to get in the shower, and as soon as the
Oh
water
my
come on, they got
God.
you. Yeah.
Jeez. Now, I did get my ass whooped after I got out of the shower. It was bad. Like, I was purple.
See,
see
that's
my
what I'm
skin
saying.
tone?
So I learned that I get out the shower and I wipe myself down first, and then I turn the water off. So when it came in there, I was already dry. Fuck that.
Oh my God. But the thing is though, and it's just, I could just speak on my personal experience. Me getting spanking stopped me from doing a lot of things. And I know from some people, they would say, well, if you spank your child, then they will grow up resenting you. I can't say that for me and my brother, because if anything, after a while, I saw that my parents weren't doing it because they liked it. They were doing it for discipline. And then after my dad would spank me, one time he was like, he looked me in my eyes, he was like, do you think I like this? And I was like, oh shit, I need to chill out.
Chill out.
Honestly,
You know?
for me, it was seeing the kids at school. I get spanking for it, but the kids, like, they still do that bad stuff.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I'm sitting here getting better, but they not. And they not getting spankings.
Yeah.
And I was like, I thank you for keeping me on the right path, because now these kids probably doing something bad. I can't
Tomfoolery.
speak on nothing, but
Like I said, a lot of kids that got spanked are still shooting niggas in the street.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, to go back to your point, what you were saying about how people could actually resent their parents because they spanked them.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that could be going on. It could be a whole lot of other shit going on. They either not telling their parents, or that their parents are doing that, making them resent them as well.
Yeah.
It's not just a
Yeah.
spanking.
Yeah, I think it's
yeah.
the energy that go with it. My fault.
Like, sure.
That's damn.
I never really saw it like that. It's just, you did something wrong. That's a punishment. It's like, I never seen, okay, I know I did something wrong and that's what happens. But I never saw it as like, I mean, I don't want to sound, it's like, white kids, I hate you, I'm running away. No.
But again, and I feel like, I don't know if it's a cultural thing. I don't know, and it might be, but some white people or some white kids do get spankings. Some people do that, but some people take a different route by grounding them. I didn't learn from grounding. Not me. Like, I had to get beat up.
See, at one point they started doing that. Like, I like my phone. All right.
That's what I'm saying.
They take it and I'm like, damn, now what am I supposed to do? I'm bored.
Yeah.
And they take that, the Xbox or whatever. And
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
I just feel like that has something to do with the parents and whatever they got going on.
Yeah.
Cause some kids, they actually go through, like, they don't do nothing wrong.
Yeah.
But say they dad cheating on their mom, and the son look just like the dad.
Oh, wow.
You feel me?
That
So
makes
it's gonna be
sense.
taken out like that.
Yeah.
So I can see where some of that resentment come from.
There's a lot of layers to
Same
it.
with the
my
daughters,
friends,
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
Some of
daughters,
my
too.
friends. But hey,
That's a lot of layers. It's a
it's
lot
how
of
you
layers
deal
to
with
it.
it.
Damn.
Like
That's some crazy shit.
like some women, like especially with women, not especially, but maybe with some women, if they have kids too early and their daughter grows up a certain way that they had better than them, they may be resentful of that.
Wow. Wow.
My
That
parents.
makes a lot of sense.
And think about it, also as well, they may be mad at their kid because they took away their life because they had their kids so young and they wasn't ready.
But whose fault was that?
Still, they're still gonna resent their kid no
Yeah.
matter what because of the decision they made.
Wow.
It's a childish mindset that they
yeah.
have.
Yeah. Wow.
See, like my parents, the way I grew up, they always said that they don't want me to grow up through the things they did.
Yeah.
Or they want me to be better than what they were in, better
Exactly.
position that they were in.
Yeah.
And you don't really think about that as a kid until
Yeah.
you grow up and
Yeah.
actually hear their stories. Sometimes you don't even hear from them. Sometimes like my grandma, my aunt or something, they'll tell me.
Yeah.
That it puts a different perspective, but it's in an older mindset when you can actually think about it. But I don't know, it's weird to get to a kid. Like I seen videos that pissed me off of like a little white boy going crazy in a public area.
Oh, I was gonna bring that up too.
And I'm like,
Well, it's not even. I don't want to make it a race thing. It's not even that. It's just. It goes back to the Boondocks episode when Granddad was shopping in the aisle, and at this time the lady was white, and her kid was acting. He was acting child. He was acting like a kid.
he was throwing a fit.
Yeah, and so everyone around her was looking at her, seeing what she was gonna do, and then all he did was give her a belt, and then 1 + 1 is 2. But when I was working at Target, this lady, she let her kid, when I say destroy, like he was destroying the candy aisle, by the cash registers and by the Yu-Gi-Oh cards and stuff. He was destroying them, and she was just letting him do it. And she was like, well, that's on you. No, it's on you. You're the parent, you know? And coincidentally, the person that was helping, she was Hispanic, and the guy behind her, he was black. And they both had the same reaction. Why won't she spank her kid? Why won't she discipline her kid?
A lot of people, well, I ain't gonna say a lot, but some people don't like their own kids.
Damn.
They don't want to raise their kids.
Wow. Does that go back to the resentment?
It could be that, but also, let's say that don't bring the race thing. Let's look at it through race optics real quick, right?
Okay.
Notoriously, we kind of see, at least through media and these propaganda, let's go that way right quick, right? White people really don't know how to raise their kids. For the most part, when you really look and analyze it. It could be for more reasons than one. Not saying all, but if you just go by what you see on TV, you think white people don't know how to raise their own kids.
I feel like it's because it's a capitalist society. Because everybody is like so, like they need money and you use money to do this. They feel like you got the money, you can use the money to raise kids. But that's not how life goes.
Nah.
You need to put the time in for whatever you got.
But not all white families are rich, though.
That's
not
what I'm saying.
Not saying you were saying that, but
I met some white people that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They be talking about the spankings, getting their ass
That's
whooped in
exactly what I
stores.
was saying, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
See, I told myself, and I told Nas or some of the homies, I was like, if I ever like make it big in life and I have money, like money, I'd still humble my kids to a. This sounds ridiculous.
No, it doesn't.
No, listen. That I'd put it into perspective on how I grew up, where it's like I got what I needed, and sometimes of what I want. I'm not going, because I know some parents now, they be like, oh man, that's my little love bug. I want to get them everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen, I'm not going to pretend to be broke. But I'm like that humbling, you know?
Yeah, it's a balance.
Yeah, and every now and then, you know, it can be some real straight stuff. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, you did good on your report card, but
Exactly.
I ain't gonna
Yeah.
let her know how much is in my account.
Yeah.
Reward and shit like that.
Yeah. It's a balance. Like, and I get your point, but like, even let's say all of us in here make more than 6 figures. I feel like it's important to have that balance to where you know where I came from and how I struggled to get where I am to make the 6 figures and more. But at the same time, we can rejoice and we can count our blessings and be happy that I'm here to be able to get you the things that you want. So that balance is like, this is where I came from and this is how I am now. And this is how I'm gonna humble you. Like you said, with progress reports, doing your chores, report cards, you know, doing all these things to earn what you got.
Sometimes even just being a good citizen.
Just being a good person.
And me and Nas, you know, in this day and age, you know, being a good person, like being a good citizen, like people, like we hold a door for somebody and they make it like, oh man, I really appreciate
Exactly.
it. But we see it as, but we see it as, this should be normal.
Man, this gets into a whole new thing, but you're right though.
Like this
You're right.
lady, I don't know if you cool with me bringing up that story at Zaxby's.
That's funny.
Yeah, so there was this lady who she parked in a handicap, and you know we peeped it. Nas peeped it, and I grabbed the door, the first door. He grabbed the second.
Yeah.
We got in line, and we here to get some chicken, you know, wings and things.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, those 2 gentlemen buy them whatever they want and a large drink." I whispered to Nas, I was like, "Bro, I ain't getting a damn thing."
Yeah.
I'm about to make her pay for us.
Yeah. I was like, we're gonna come back later and get the chicken.
Yeah.
You know, we ain't doing this right here. So
Yeah.
she was consistent on a large drink. We said, all right, we're just gonna take that.
Yeah.
We
We
left.
didn't even take that.
Oh, we
took
didn't.
the cookies.
We took a cookie because that was the cheapest thing on the menu. We left for like an hour and came back to get the chicken. And like me and I was talking, I was like, that should be some normal way anybody should do.
Exactly. See, that's what I like with our friend group. That's something that I commend each and every one of us about, because my dad tells me this all the time. There isn't a lot of gentlemen in our age group, you know.
And people told me that too.
And it's like, it's not even in our grade shoot. It's just in general with everything that's going on now. But just
before you go on, let's go back to what we just talked about earlier, right?
Well,
about
what?
the parenting thing, right?
Yeah.
So it kind of stems back. It goes back to this.
doesn't everything go back to parenting?
But that's just one level of it. That's one level. So let's go back to how these parents got there, right? So all right, boom. So those parents were stemmed off from the kids of the crack era, right?
Okay.
And now we're not talking about all, but let's say the people who say are not the gentlemen or the gentle ladies, whatever, right? let's talk. So those are people from the crack era. Then the kids from the kids of the crack era.
Yeah.
And now we got who we got today.
Okay.
You see how that trickles down from one
Domino effect.
event,
Yeah.
destroying a whole culture.
Yeah.
Just one little event, not even a little. It was a big event, but just one tool. Not, and it wasn't even just one tool. That was just you got the crack, you got music, you got TV, you got media promoting that these people look like this and these people do this and that's all they do and that's where they come from.
See, now
Josh.
that goes down to something as well. What?
Who's your favorite character in Naruto?
Sasuke.
Exactly.
Real
Everybody
nigga.
wants to be a Sasuke. Everybody wants to be a badass. Nobody wants to be nice.
Well,
But
see,
as propaganda shows as well, nice guys finish last. What do they show all the time?
Some white nice guys finish
What do they
last.
show when they talk about, when you trying to get girls?
Okay, I'm glad you brought that up because
Sasuke.
I brought that up. TikTok. I saw a video. Everything goes back to TikTok. I saw a video on it, and Shorty, she was explaining to me and the other viewers that some nice guys don't finish last. And maybe it's just because of her and her preference, but the nice guys that finish last to her are the ones that just simply aren't attractive to her. But the nice guys that are attractive to her, they don't finish last, they finish first. But in the same breath, in the same sentence, she said, some girls like a Sasuke. Some girls like guys that for some unknown reason look sloppy as hell, that don't take care of themselves, that walk around with their ass showing.
Confidence is key.
Go ahead.
That's all it is.
Oh,
Like, going back to what we said last
yeah.
episode, confidence
Yeah.
is key. If you ain't got confidence, you ain't gonna get nothing or nobody. Confidence. If you ain't got confidence, you ain't gonna be able to get no type of woman unless they don't have confidence. But even then, even they still like dudes that got confidence. It's gonna make them feel better.
So
Yeah.
what is confidence?
what do you mean?
Like, what is it? What is confidence?
Definitely shown.
Yeah, like regarding what?
That's
Or
what
who?
he's asking.
Oh, the
we're
definition?
saying. Yes,
Oh.
like what we're saying. What is
To
it?
you.
Being self,
you,
to me, it's like being self-aware of who you are. Like, you know who you are. To me, I'm a real nigga. Even though I know, like, son, I could go against a basket. I could be going against King James himself. And I'll just still say in my head, I'm about to bust this nigga's ass. Even though I know in real life he's going to pipe on me. It's just confidence.
I'll pull out a pipe wrench.
It's just having just that blowing yourself up type thing. Like, you know who you are. And you, like, and then a lot of people don't know who they are. Females, males, it don't matter.
So with confidence, if you use it in the fact that I'm pretty confident I can get this job done, I can repair this whole motor.
Yeah, confidence
How
is
would-
different from cockiness.
But with
It's a thin line.
It's a yeah,
a very
yeah,
thin line.
yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes You make that make
Like,
yeah.
I still
that makes
don't know
sense.
what it is. I feel like I'm not even all that confident myself. I feel like.
But what about in
confidence-
certain things though? Like, let's say for me it's basketball. For me, I feel like no one can touch me.
that nigga trash.
So, but for you, what is your thing that you know that you can beat anything and anybody in? What would that be?
Nobody. I
got a
don't
list,
have
bro.
anything because there's always gonna be somebody better than you.
Okay,
Regardless.
how about this? Let's minimize it to our friend group. I know I can't.
I ain't even about to throw nobody like that.
No, forget that.
Don't worry, I got you. I'll do it.
No.
for
I
you.
not
know
even that,
I can't
bro,
touch
like,
him
in fighting games.
in Naruto. I might as well put the controller down. I
That's
know
a
I
fact.
can't. But with shout out to Monty, but with 2K for me, I know Monty can't touch me. You know, it's just a confidence thing. Monty is good at a lot of things. Everyone in our
And I know Josh can't see me in Madden or
I
Naruto.
suck at math. I am terrible. I'm a 2K guy. I'm not
not good at 2K.
We all in our friend group, we all are good at something just to minimize it.
Yeah, so
you know,
I told Jerry this before. I was like, we're all different but the same. We're all different ingredients, but we all come into a good bowl of ramen.
exactly. Some nice ramen from what's that place called?
Tori.
From Tori.
Bro, they close them down.
No. Why? Oh, never mind.
I feel like confidence is silence sometimes.
Yes. Sometimes it's best to be a ninja.
I don't feel like I just feel cocky when I talk about the shit that I'm good at, instead of just being confident and knowing exactly what it is I am. I feel like once you tell people, that's when everybody starts setting up so they
Setting
can
up what?
take you down.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's like you're telling them your plans, you're telling them how you move.
That makes sense.
We
But
all
people
silent.
won't-
We move like ninjas.
People won't believe me until you show them, though.
Exactly.
Exactly. But I ain't about to tell you until that time comes.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you're
just gonna
supposed to.
show you.
All right.
Actions speak louder than my words.
Like when you're doing something new and you're doing something different, and you just say it for the first time, or you're just starting to get into it,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a lot of people that's not gonna be fucking with you.
Yeah.
No matter how hard you try to push or promote, it's gonna be a lot of people that's not
Yeah.
fucking what you're trying to do. But as soon as you show them, when you start to get success from what you're doing,
Yeah.
that's when people start to believe in you. When you start to gather, or you say, or it's something that you do that's real, and it's proven to go out and it's getting that response. It ain't got to be a big one, but just that you actually did it and you make certain moves. That's when people actually start to believe what you're doing. That's when people say, "Oh, they didn't believe me. Now they all on my shit."
So let me ask you this then, and we're gonna bring this to celebrity wise. Y'all know who my favorite artist is, Kanye West. Now, is he confident or is he cocky or is it both?
I think he's more cocky than confident.
Now, why is he cocky because he knows who he is and that goes into the confidence thing?
He's cocky because he feels like he's better than everyone else, which you should feel. But it's to the point where he actually puts niggas on blast.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like you shouldn't do that.
He's the type to look down on people. There's been videos where I've seen that he mentions his success
Yes.
in order to just be like the superior in the room.
Yeah. Now, King James did that as well when they were doing the when they were shutting the bubble down. When what happened in Milwaukee. I don't know if I'm saying this right, but he was like the people that's below. Did he say the people that's below me, or you guys are underneath me, or something like that? It was something like that. And this was when he was trying to become an owner after he retires and stuff like that. And after he said that sentence, the room shifted because they didn't see him as that leader anymore. They just see him as a dickhead because he put himself over everyone else.
He
saying
always
that.
has,
But
He
his
always
name
has.
is King James.
for the most part.
But- But still, though, what's the difference between him and his nickname versus Kanye and him being cocky?
It's that spotlight. Once you win
Yeah.
it, you gotta have it. Like, that's really why. I don't know.
He didn't want to take the back seat, I guess. I don't know.
In order to get to a certain level, you gotta do certain things to get up there.
Yeah, and I guess that's where that cockiness comes from, and that's where that I feel like I'm better than you comes from as well.
But that's where you have to be. They're competitive.
Yeah.
That's what they sign up for. So I can actually kind of see that. Same thing with Kanye, but I don't know.
Now, I'm separating what he does outside of artistry. I could care less. I'm talking about him as an artist, him as a fashion designer, all that stuff.
This
that I'm
shit
into.
suck.
What sucks?
It's fashion.
With the clothes?
Yes.
I don't agree with why he's selling regular Walmart sweat jackets for over $100. But
Same reason
supply
Polo
and
sells
demand.
shirts for $90. Same reason Gucci sells shirts for like $200 to $1,000.
It's his brand.
It's the brand and the symbol. That's
See,
all you gotta do.
I can understand some companies when you read into the fabric they put in.
Yeah.
It doesn't
What?
matter. It never will. If Pop Smoke, rest in peace, doesn't say Dior or says another brand, that's gonna be the brand that everybody gonna be fucking with.
Facts.
Same with when dudes used to always talk about Gucci. If Future didn't say Gucci flip flops in that song, if he would have said another brand, that brand would have got all the shine.
Exactly.
But I'm saying the quality of the product.
Like Polo and USPA. You know they're basically the same thing.
Same thing.
Yes.
The same thing is just a different logo.
Now, let me ask you on that because I honestly don't know. One is considered fake.
But it's not because he
But it's
made
the
both
same.
of them. He makes both of them.
See, I didn't know that because in middle school I had on some USPA.
I did too.
And I got picked on to the point where I went to the crib and put on the tank top and came back to the school. So I didn't know that. I didn't know that those are two different things. I didn't know. I didn't know it was the same thing. I thought it was two different
USPA
things.
is just for people that can't afford his regular Polo, but it's the same thing. Yeah, he just dropped the price on it.
That makes sense. I didn't know that.
But niggas don't like cheap shit.
They don't.
But even if it ain't cheap, if it's cost cheap, niggas ain't gonna buy it. That's why you gotta. That's why you gotta do psychological prices for people to buy your shit, even though it's ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a whole G band.
What?
Now that we kind of grown,
Yeah.
I found some heat.
What do you mean?
Like some clothes.
Yeah.
That don't really got no brand. I mean, I ain't gonna cap. I got me a nice little beanie and a shirt from the Wally World.
Bro, all of my
H&M
swag comes from Walmart
I'm gonna tell you.
and Target
When I was younger,
and Marshalls.
in middle school, Alex gave me confidence. When I was out, like everybody wore all that name brand stuff.
Yeah.
But I didn't. And I was like, dang, am I not cool because of it?
Uh-huh.
But Alex never wore name brand stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So with that, it was just like you can still be cool
Yeah.
and be fly. You
Shout
know
out
what I'm
to
saying?
Alex,
Without
man.
the name
Shout out
brand.
to Alex,
And
yo.
Alex walks around with confidence.
That's the thing.
He walks around
Look
with
at the
confidence in
shorties
the
that he
clothes
gets,
he
bro.
has. People like I ain't trying to sound like no other thing, but people be thinking, you know, I flex on the low. I be like, yeah, bro, if you know how much I got this shirt from, I shop on deals.
That's what
on-
I'm saying. Bro, I cannot tell you how many pairs of pants, shirts, all that I got from Walmart, Target, Sam's Club, Ross, Marshalls, all these places, but it's how you wear it.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that goes back.
You make the clothes. The clothes don't make
Exactly. It goes back to the confidence. It goes back to a little bit of the cockiness. You feel me? Because the self-awareness. It doesn't matter where I got it from. It's how it fits on me. The clothes. You feel me? So
Just like these jeans right here.
what about
These jeans, they were given to me by you.
What
they
you talking about?
These jeans I got on, you gave them to me because they didn't
big
fit you no
facts.
more.
No, I was getting big, bro. I was
And, you
getting
know,
big.
I be trying to, you know, pull it together. You know what I mean? I be trying to match whatever I can.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I see you fly.
Hey, listen, let me rub my chin real quick.
You know what I'm saying? Let me stroke my beard a little bit. My two hairs.
You want me to go ahead and get light skin on y'all real quick?
Oh my god. Hey. But yeah, bro, it's crazy how like I guess it just goes back to like the social media thing, because whatever our favorite celebrity or our favorite athlete wears, then we will want it, or whatever we listen to in our music, that's what makes us want it even more. Like, bro, when that Travis Scott burger came out, bro, I was on that shit. I swear to God I was on it. But after I got finished
everybody
eating
was.
it, after I got done finished eating, I was like, bro,
I'm gonna let him finish.
this burger was alright, but it wasn't what I thought it was going to
Wasn't
be.
it just a quarter pounder?
It was a quarter pounder with bacon, lettuce. I believe it has tomatoes on it, and like McDonald's sauce. You feel me? But
Ready
I was
for this?
I
Ready
was
for this, Josh?
blinded. Oh my gosh.
All right, look, I was charging up for this.
Go ahead, bro.
In the DMs,
Go ahead,
I went
bro.
in and commented on it. I said, "You stupid."
It was the same price.
See, look, let me tell you something. Nobody as good. The lines I saw at McDonald's was ridiculous.
It was ridiculous.
Just to get a quarter pounder that, you know, he says is the same price. I don't.
It was literally the same price.
though.
It was mostly the hype beasts who want to be the cool kids.
Yeah.
And it's like, bruv.
But bruh, don't that go back to the damn Popeyes spicy chicken sandwich?
I don't know why niggas was on that, and I don't
Nigga,
know
someone
for what.
passed away from a chicken sandwich,
It was
bruh.
a couple people.
Like, bro, it seemed like a Boondocks episode when they were going crazy over that damn chicken.
It was pretty much the
And
same
then-
thing.
It's the
You
same
know?
thing, the same
So it's
thing.
like the sandwich is good,
It's alright.
but it's like the spicy sandwich is good. The regular one.
I ain't gonna spend that money on that.
What, bro? What's a regular sandwich is $4, $3.99.
Popeyes is expensive.
You know, so I'm like, and to be honest with you, their biscuits ain't that bad. I put some honey on that thing and it was good.
It's kind of dry.
You feel me? Ain't no Bojangles biscuits. Those are the ones that make me feel like I gotta drink a gallon of water.
Better take that free sweet tea.
Your phone ringing, bruv. You know, so it's just the internet can control a lot of things. You know, I was going crazy over that burger, and it was, nigga, I was driving to McDonald's playing Travis Scott. I put my Travis Scott's on. Nigga, when I was eating the damn burger, I had the Travis Scott sneaker on my head, and I begged my brother, shout out to
They be your
Jaden,
own niggas.
I begged my brother to take a picture of that shit, bro. Like, that junk is crazy.
It be
But
like that, though.
It does.
Clown.
It not clown. That's your favorite artist.
That's your favorite artist?
One of my favorites. I have a lot. You have to have a rotation. You feel me? You have to have a rotation.
I forgot what shoe it is. I mean, regardless, shoes, you know, they get very pricey with just because of the brand.
Yeah.
But there's multiple Jordans, and that they go up on price just because the name on it and the fact that they don't make enough of it.
Yeah.
They
The
want to go
ones?
ahead. Oh, go ahead.
Certain ones.
Jordan ones, yeah.
They used to be like 120 and now they all 250 basically.
So they went from, I believe, if I'm correct, when I started buying shoes, they were 160 when I was still working at Athlete's Foot. And before I left, they bumped them to 170. So from 160 plus tax, they were 170, 160, I believe. Then before I left, it went to 170 because of TikTok, because of certain celebrities, and because of that look. You feel me? I love Jordan 1s. Those are my favorite ones of all time. But I feel like the older I get, the more expensive they're going to be.
Yes.
You feel me? And I didn't understand the old heads when they were saying that. You know, back in my day, these Johns were $75. So imagine being 50 years old. You used to buy $75 Jordan 1s.
And your grandkids want a pair.
And they
like,
160.
Yep.
You feel me? Now I understand. Because I feel like once I have my little ones and they want to have some J's, Jordan 1's going to be $250 and Jordan 11's going to be $400 retail.
Hit you with cola used to only be a quarter.
You know, so it's the sneaker culture. It's always changing because of celebrities.
In high school, I had shoes, you know, a little bit, but the way I got to them was just with one pair.
Exactly.
I flipped them.
Exactly.
And I ended up with like 4.
Exactly, bro. I was terrible with flipping. My decision making was bad.
It was hilarious. I started with one pair, and I built up.
That's what
But
I'm
then
saying.
senior year, I was like, you know what? I just rather wear my Vans all the time, you know. I was moving in silence. I had some stuff going on. I ain't gonna cap, but I kept it on the low.
Man, since I was little, boy.
Bands.
At first, I never
That's
thought I
like
could
check
pull off
talking.
Vans because I seen Nazir. He wears Vans. I'm like, bro, Nazir be bulled out. Look swag. I'm like, I don't think I can do it. So I stayed away from them.
Reliable.
Bro, you know what shoes I can't wear, bro? Yuttas. I don't know.
Yuttas?
I don't know how to wear yuttas, bro.
Yo, bro.
Do I put my tongue in or do I take my tongue out? Which one is it? You feel me? Do I tie them or do I let them loosey goosey? You know?
I keep them loose, but I still have my knot on there. And I don't know. I guess I keep my tongue out, you know. But at that point, you can pick what you want. If you feel like you look fresh, shoot, just show it out. Like this winter, I ain't gonna cap. I know a couple of us who got yuttas, and I really want us to dress up in that.
I gotta
that
give you a
drill.
pair of yuttas, bro. Some butters.
I got butters, some black yuttas,
You feel me?
some work yuttas.
That's funny. That's funny. But yeah, man, this social media and then
Some house yuttas.
Only one in the house.
Yo, you remember Chiclet? He said it's 30 degrees outside. That means 2 butters. 2
butters.
He says everybody wears them when it's 60. I need
Anything below 60 is Tim's weather.
Yup. He's like, now you gonna be my girl and help me put my shoe in?
yeah, his girl is just
Fine.
beautiful, bro.
She's
Jesus
fine.
Christ, bro. I love how she carries herself. I love that.
Yeah, I want
That's-
to be one like that.
I love that.
She can hold her own, and I like to
put you in check.
I love that.
You feel me? Nice and independent. I fucks with that. You know, what you looking for in a woman, bro? What y'all looking for in a woman?
That's very interesting.
Is it?
It is, cause it's like I don't expect much or like perfection from anybody. I like
Yeah.
to learn who you are,
Yeah.
and from there, I usually get attracted to how certain things are. Now, if you move like a dickhead, like I'm sorry, but there's a lot of shorties who just move like they should be stepping on everybody.
Jackasses.
Yeah.
Yes.
Straight dummies.
And the thing is, you're not gonna talk to me like I'm a simpleton.
Yeah.
All right.
Peasant.
Yes, bitchelton. But it's like from my last relationship, I learned my self-worth, not to put up with shit.
Exactly.
And I tell shorties that, you know, they try to catch your attitude. I'm like, you better take that somewhere else, cause that ain't gonna go here. You want to get mad at me cause you mad at something.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna roll. You're not gonna disrespect me.
Yeah.
But I'm still a gentleman.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah, that brings it back. Like,
I got 3.
what you got?
Loyalty,
Uh-huh.
compassion.
Okay.
Damn, what was the last one?
she better tickle your tonsil with her tongue.
Oh my gosh. That's a long ass tongue. Jesus.
I forgot the last one, but you know what I'm saying?
See, yeah, loyalty goes a long way for me.
It does.
Nas had told me so. He said he wants loyalty over love because anybody can love something.
Yeah.
But can you be loyal to it?
Yeah, that's facts.
And
That's too.
I put that on my gram and I quoted it.
Uh-huh.
But I had to ask Nazir first because I don't want to know it's
Yeah.
crap. But it's loyalty goes a long way for me. And I do and don't tell people that. Because I fuck with certain people, even though I might know other people the same, like around the same time.
Yeah.
But
Consideration, that's what it is.
Consideration.
She need to be able to not think
oh my
just solely
gosh,
about
bro.
herself.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
See-
Some compassion. She need to be able to have a heart and actually feel what other people feel. She can't just be sitting here wanting the same shit that these regular bitches want. You feel me?
Yeah.
She gotta be able to want to grow. That's what I want.
there's this shorty.
Women don't got heart nowadays, man.
That's what I'm saying. Some of them do though.
There's this shorty that
It's a needle in a haystack.
she don't have that compassion because like, I mean, I knew her for a minute. I fuck with her and she's a dick. She doesn't have compassion because she be trying to say something like people. Like, if you're real close, if I'm real close to you, I feel like I can talk to you about things.
yeah.
And she want to go ahead and be a dick about it and be like, oh no, I'm just being blunt. Da da da. I'm cool with someone being blunt, but when you being inconsiderate
Yeah.
about the situation that might be going on, how you might be feeling about it, then that's some fucked up shit. Obviously, they're telling you about it. You see how they feel, but you want to be a dick.
See,
And if I be blunt with her, oh, why you
about
doing
to
that?
cry.
Da, da, da. Exactly.
see,
You ain't gotta talk to me
The
like
thing
that.
is though, with my past and with my ex, you guys know the story. Ben or 14, 15 years old. That's all I knew. So my tolerance was very high. I didn't know my self-worth until now. A lot of things I do not tolerate anymore. For me, it's trust. And because in the past it was it was non-existent. It was not there.
That's
And it was
difficult.
one-sided. It was one-sided. You feel me? I have never in my life cheated. Never wanted to. You feel me? Well, for real, never
Talk
wanted
about
to.
me.
I never wanted to, and it's like the only thing the multiple things I look for is obviously loyalty, obviously trust. You have to be independent. You have to want something for yourself. You have to want to make something for yourself. You don't want to be complacent. You don't want to stay at the same job and hopefully get a manager position at fucking Burger King or whatever. You feel me? It doesn't matter how you start, it's how you finish. You feel me? I have to see that. I have to see that drive because I have that drive. You feel me? That and in the past, me being in high school, I was kind of consumed in the fact of me wanting a bad bitch, not mentally but just physically. You
I
feel
ain't
me?
never like that shit. High school, middle school, that ass. Them bad bitches, they wanted everything. They wanted the world. And they didn't give a fuck what they
Yeah.
had to go through to get it.
See,
High school was fun.
it was fun and that's all that I saw, type thing.
See, I was acting a fool. Until senior year, I kept it low key. I just knew everything, but I kept it low key. The thing in high school was my last ex. I was on and off with her since I was 15, I think.
Oh wow, so you
But-
started when I did.
Yeah, but in the on and offs, it's like there was no trust, and she was violating me.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, you know what? I used to mess around, but I can't. She can't really get mad at me. Well, this doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck how she feel about anything. She can fucking whatever the fuck happens to her. That's on her.
Yeah.
But during that time, you get to learn women, or at that time it was kind of like girls because they were young. But
Yeah.
everybody moves different, things different, and feel different. But at the end of the day, they're still the same. It's
Yeah.
They were
weird.
human.
Yeah.
Still human, yeah. And
And-
we make mistakes.
Yeah, I ain't got no
know?
problem with that. And I like hearing people out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's weird. That's how you learn most of it. And I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like, that's something you got to experience yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Some social experiments.
Yeah. See, what another thing with me is that I don't do lying and I don't do apologies because you can't take anything away. You feel me? If I had duffed someone right now with my dominant hand and then I apologize afterwards, it's not gonna stop your chin from hurting. If I cheat on you, it's not gonna stop your heart from hurting. It's not gonna rebuild your trust in me. So what is me saying sorry gonna do?
see, my ex, she did some violating shit. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna sound like a straight bitch.
So?
Because the fact that I dealt with it, she just been violating stuff. She's like, oh, I'm sorry to, I still love you, this, anything. I'm like, bro, sorry doesn't change what happened. I told her, I was like, you might be right-handed. If you slap me with your left,
It's
I'm
not
still
gonna stop the pain.
I'm still gonna be hurting.
Yeah, exactly.
So sorry don't mean shit.
Yeah.
If you consistently do it, especially.
Exactly. Because when you consistently do it, that sorry is nothing to me. At that point, you're violating and you're damn near disrespecting me.
That is disrespect.
But in your situation and in mine too, love makes you do crazy things and it makes you deal with things that you never thought you would have dealt with. And I feel like that's straight facts with relationships or whatever relationship you're in. That and time.
I was young and stupid. After that, I took that break to learn myself. I spent a lot of time with others, and like I said, I learned a lot. I self-evaluated, and I look back and I'm like, bro, I'm stupid. I was dumb as fuck. Sticking around with this.
Now you can laugh
call
about
yourself
it.
Stupid, bro. You gotta go through stuff to experience it, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Straight
shit, everybody go through bad shit in their life. It's how you plan to move forward.
Yeah. It's how you deal with it.
What you do with it.
Facts.
And just like Jay said, I know that's your bitch, but I'm the reason that she's stressing out.
Well, on the real though, it's like in time. That's another one for me too. Like, bro, I was in a 7-year relationship, bro. 7 years. I can get the money back, but I can't get the time back, bruh. And it's like, if I ever make the decision to put that much effort into a relationship again, I have to make sure that
She real right.
she real straight. I have to make sure that, because that's a lot of fucking time, bro. That's a lot of seasons. That's a lot of experiences going through someone, and she saw me at my worst, and I would assume she's seen me at my current best. It's not my best, but at my current best, so it's like, what do I do with that information but go up? I can't, like my brother said, he said, what do I look like? What does the new me look like going back to the old her? He's 15 years old saying that to me. I'm fucking 21.
Your brother a G.
My brother's a fucking gangster. Shout out Jaden, bro. My blood.
That's a little homie right there.
Little homie, man. Well, for real, he was talking straight facts, bro. And it's like everyone else. And that's the thing about advice. You can hear advice from the wisest motherfucker on earth. But until you actually take it, that's when it actually resonates. And that's when you actually realize that I've been bugging out.
You can guide a horse to some water, but you can't make him drink it.
That's what I'm saying, man. Straight facts, man. No BS. Oh, well, you didn't explode it, but
I ain't see. Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry. Hey, do the explosion when we hit.
Yeah, you ready?
Ready?
1, 2, 3. Oh, he was late, but it's okay.
It's okay.
He gets it.
I gotta record, man.
It's okay.
The camera in my head.
Dude, so when you mentioned about at your best, right?
Yeah.
I was talking to Dre about this. I told both of y'all already. My ex, she had the audacity to try to take credit for the success that I'm at today.
He told me that, yeah.
I said, yo, excuse me? You really have the audacity to say, because of what happened between us, the separation, you caused for me to move on to a better job, be able to make better financial moves. I told her, listen, bitch, I did this. I put in the work.
Yeah.
I made these choices
Yeah.
and plans to further myself. You had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
I learned a lot of things without you. You fucked me up.
I think what she tried to say was she didn't
fuck
say
her opinion.
correct.
What you got to say?
Fair. True. But I think what she was trying to say is that you and her situation pushed you into going into that mode of focusing on who you are, who you're trying to be.
See, because I told her, I was like, that could have went two ways. I could have just stayed on the floor like a dead bug.
True. Mm-hmm.
Or get up and put in some work.
But what did you do? You put in work.
I became the realest nigga out.
Exactly.
See,
that's what she
the
tried to
thing.
say.
That's the thing. When I was
Stupid
going
ass
through
word.
my when I was going through my kerfuffle, I was doing everything out of revenge, and I've never had that mindset before. When I was working out because I wanted revenge. When I joined back in karate, I wanted to join in karate because whoever she found next, I made sure that I was gonna fuck that nigga up. You know, whenever I went to the gun range, I went to the gun range because because I wanted to be even more of a dangerous ass nigga. But the thing is, all those things I wanted to do, but it was under the wrong circumstance. It was under the wrong situation. So whenever I join back in karate, it's going to be because I want to, not because I want to make sure I fuck that nigga up. Or I don't care. I don't care. Now I don't. You feel me? I'm at the point to where I'm doing my thing, and if it's not getting me any money, then I could care less. You feel me? But, you know, I was in a bad path because I've never experienced that before. Nigga, 7 years is a long time for something to just up and go like that. And so when people say I've known this person for such and such long, to me, that don't mean a diddly squat, because you can meet someone tomorrow, you can feel like you talked to them for 16 years versus the person that you've known for the longest, they still somewhat a stranger. You feel me? So, you know.
You right?
You good. Yeah, hair stuff. But yeah, bro, this life is weird, bro, but it can elevate you, or it can make you go down some dark paths where you gotta figure out things for yourself. And
see, it's mad weird. When we broke up, it was just a vent. It was just a bunch of, we're having communication, and it was like, yeah, I loved her, but during that one situation, I saw an opportunity to leave. I took it.
Yeah.
And I did it kind of like subconsciously, I guess. It was impulse, but I knew that's what I needed.
Yeah.
And I took that exit, and I never looked back, even though she was still trying to stay in it. But
yeah, she really was, bro.
it was, I don't know, it was weird because, I say I love her. I mean, well, back then, but when I saw the opportunity to dip, I just took it, and it was for the best. I don't see myself. I didn't do anything out of revenge, like where I'm at today. I started working out, training with Jerry and boxing and all that, but it was out of my self-care, my health. Yeah, I wanted to better myself, be where I wanted to be.
Yeah. So I mean, but at the same time, bro, it's not our fault because, bro, we started young as hell, bro. Imagine where we would be at if we had the knowledge that we have now, but back then when we were 14 and 15
Y'all would have never dated those two women.
Very interesting.
She would have got cut off
a lot sooner.
Yes,
a lot sooner because we dealt with a lot of stuff.
See, because we still, if we had the knowledge, that won't change how we saw the person, how we felt about what they were putting on the table at first.
Yeah, for real, because I still love them, even if they did do
exactly.
wrong.
The love is still
had
there.
that love.
Because the whole pain part happens after the whole introducing what we thought was the grass was green.
Yeah.
See, like, pain happens after.
Yeah.
Of an introduction.
Yeah.
Not really. You can't really predict. I see Josh. I can't predict that. Oh, he's gonna fucking try to blow me up or some shit. So far, I see him as a cool dude. Now, if he does dirt, that's through time.
That's through time. But you have to put in the time to see if you want to deal with this person or not. And honestly, they would probably say the same thing about us because I put it on myself. I was not as mature. I mean, I'm still immature, but not as I was back then. Like, the things that my dad taught me when I was going through my breakup, I implemented in everything I do, and he was exactly right. This is from a man that's been knowing the same woman for almost 25 years. You feel me? From middle school to high school to military to college to Josh and my little brother, and going through all these things.
Shout out to love.
Shout out to love, man. Never mind.
There's nothing wrong with love. It's just how the person wants to use it.
Exactly.
You don't have to use it. It's how to go about it.
Yeah.
Love is a beautiful thing.
You gotta love a person, not be in love with them. And what I mean when I say that is, don't be infatuated and worship them with love. Just love them, care for them, and just know that you have that special feeling about them that hopefully they feel about you back. But don't be in love with somebody, because being in love with a woman or a woman being in love with a man is what gets people killed, because it's infatuation. And that's dangerous. That's what kind of y'all two are going towards. From I haven't heard about yours, but I know being around you.
I was deeply in love.
Yeah,
see,
that's
but I see that as in love and loving somebody. I feel like, because that's where I go to the love and loyalty thing, because I can love anybody. I love y'all, but for a partner to be in marriage, that should be an in love type thing, where in my opinion, how a relationship and marriage should be is where you try to build off of each other. Yeah. you guys keep trying to group together, plan everything, I love you, you love me, that anybody can say that, but that's where the actions come in, and that's what in love to me means.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you can back it up.
Yeah.
I feel like when you say you're in love, you're really saying you're blind.
That makes sense.
Like just love in general. It feels like it's only a feeling, but you can't really say that. When you say you in love with somebody, that means you're ready to deal with everything they got going on, no matter if it's good or bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't really...
And that's what marriage says.
That's what marriage says.
Well, marriage at the general point, from what I've heard anyway, is just trading from property from the father to the new husband. That's what marriage was at one point. Now it's a contract. That's why the divorce rate is so high, because it's just a contract.
Okay.
And now in the current commerce society that we live in, it's just a contract. And that's why a woman can break up with a man, or a man can break up with a woman, take half their shit that they didn't even work for.
I'm fucked up.
Dr. Dre's, whatever she is to him,
Tried.
bro, she is trying to take everything from
But
my
she ain't
hands,
getting
bro.
nothing.
And I've never understood that. Like,
Did
I
that get settled
understand.
yet?
No, like
That's still going on?
I understand that, bro. But it's like, who are you to take something away from me that I work for?
She tried to say that she started the Dre.
Yeah.
What's the name type thing? It's a certain word.
Nah, I gotta think. Hold on.
She's saying that he took credit for what she put down because she gave him that title.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre. Something like that. I can't remember.
Man.
See the way you looked at me.
Now, if she did, my apologies. But if she didn't, and she's trying to get fucking, what was it, $600,000 a fucking month?
Something like that.
Like, why do you need
Off his name?
Off of his brand? Yeah. Like, bro, that makes no sense.
You saw the number? She said laundry and clothes is like $125,000 a month.
Where are you getting your laundry, bro? No way.
Food expenses. I think she pays a maid. I don't know.
No way. And then even like the baby mom situation for rappers, you know how many kids Future has. You know, the latest.
Chief.
And yeah, but the latest one for Future was Shorty said that she needed what? She said she needed like $18,000 a month or something.
And you know what had to get settled for that?
What?
It was like $2,500 or $35,000, one of those.
And it's like,
But you know why that happened that way?
why?
Because she's suing Future. She's not suing the company that Future owns and runs his business through. That's why she didn't get the money.
She was trying to get child support.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why she didn't get the money, because she's suing Future. In his regular name, he doesn't have those assets of what he has from his music and his stuff, because that's under a different name, like a corporation name, like LLC or something like that.
Yeah, okay.
That's why you make LLC, so shit like that don't happen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start one big Papi Chulo. You ain't suing Luis.
Hey man, I'm telling you one thing, bro, and this is dead ass. Whoever I find and we settle down and we get married, bro, you signing a prenup, bro. Like for real, bro. You're not taking everything I work for. You feel me? That shit does not work out in my world.
I'm gonna give her a pocket of lint.
And a slice of cheese, my nigga.
Yes, sir. And a pat on the back.
That's why I'll never get married though.
Why?
On paper, at least. I'm not getting married on paper.
Interesting.
That is
A lot of people do that.
Well, really?
They still consider each other husband and wife.
Because technically, if you with a person
between
for
them.
like 7 to 10 years, you technically married. You just ain't got to go to court and shit and get all that paperwork signed.
But some
And if
people
she
want that title.
But if she want to leave, she can just walk out the fucking door. Ain't got to sign no paperwork. Ain't got to say, oh, I'm taking half your shit.
Yeah.
Get your assets, what you brought in, and get the fuck out.
You know
Or
what's-
I'm taking my shit and I'm going to leave.
I learned something in law. This class. It was mad random, but she brought it up because it was funny. If you go to a hotel and try to say y'all two are married just to get a deal or special, after that, by law, you two are married, even though you came in not married.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What is that? Just off of a certain state, or is that everywhere?
I can't remember if it was every state, but I know in North Carolina.
Damn. Whoa.
That was hilarious.
Oh hell.
I'm about to go there and do that shit.
What? I
Pull
get
up,
it. I don't know.
pull up with a box of Popeyes. Yeah, we're together. Till death parts us both.
That is funny.
We're gonna share a biscuit, no drink.
How y'all feel about the COVID stuff rising?
Allegedly, you mean? Allegedly rising, you mean?
Allegedly, we can go off of allegedly.
Because it seemed like all year has been allegedly, to me, personally.
We can go off of that.
You see all these cases, right? All these people allegedly dying, all these people allegedly in the hospital. But you also see videos of people actually faking the lines of people getting into the hospital, trying to get beds. And now they're talking about the vaccines coming. What's going to be in that vaccine?
I'm not taking that shit. I'm not taking that shit.
See how fast y'all said that shit? That means some bullshit going on somewhere.
Well, I don't even get flu shots because I don't get the flu.
True.
Now, we are in the fall, almost winter. It's flu season. Now
they said the flu didn't even exist no more when COVID came out. I seen
that makes no sense.
Yeah, then what is COVID?
They're saying that because they can't distinguish.
Yeah,
you can because they gave us the.
I'm saying that they.
Oh, they.
We can come up with.
Why did they say that?
I'm saying that's what they're not going to admit to it.
Oh,
they don't want to sound stupid.
Well, they are the ones that told us like the symptoms. You know, you can't. What is it? You can't taste or smell.
Remember how they said that they're very similar? They said that if you think you have the flu, you should get checked for COVID.
I mean, even when I had the flu, I could taste and smell. That makes no sense.
Crazy?
What?
When I was in 6th grade, they made me go get my flu shot. And like a week afterwards, I got real sick. I was out of school for like 2
Because they
weeks.
inject you with the sickness.
Yeah.
That makes no. So you can be immune to it or
Yeah,
whatever.
that's what it is.
So you build
basically.
antibodies of it.
That's what a vaccine is.
Have you had the flu since? Do you remember?
I ain't get the flu yet.
They tried to get me to take another one. I ain't do it. I've been straight.
So that brings back this question, right? Why do we get shots for people to make us sick, but they never tell us how to actually make ourselves better without having to get a shot or having to do a vaccine?
See,
Or
that's messing with dangerous
those
territory.
vaccines, they're for viruses, and they're saying viruses can't be cured; they can only be dealt with, and they're pretty much saying, you know, because they're putting it in your system to quote unquote be immune because it's already in your blood. What's that? You know how people carry something, but they don't catch it.
carriers. Just called carriers.
They're pretty much shooting for that because you can't kill a virus. That's what's
You gotta let it pass, right?
something like that. It pretty much remains.
Then why is everything shut down and we just gotta just let it pass?
Shit, don't ask me that.
Because and it goes off of the alleged thing. Like, shit. I think I read on Shade Room that the governor of, I believe it was New York, was going to shut down, like completely shut down, because they said we've never had a real shutdown. So they're going to shut down the stores or basically the state for 4 to 6 weeks.
They can't afford that shit. He ain't gonna do that.
That's what I'm saying. So now you go into the financial side of it. If you now that we have Joe Biden as our president, that's something that he's going to want to
Allegedly.
do. And oh my God,
It's
bro.
not complete. It's not complete yet.
What do you mean it's not complete?
It's in January.
Oh yeah, he takes the seat in January. So our current president is still Trump, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so
Pretty much.
and I feel like even with that, some weird
I don't
stuff
know.
is going to happen.
You can call me weird, but I really don't think that nigga actually won. That's me though. I don't think
Who, Joe Biden?
Yeah, I don't think that nigga actually won. But that's
Trump
me.
didn't actually win. Last year he fucking stole that shit.
That's what I'm saying. You really don't know yet.
Exactly.
It's
You're
January.
right. You're right. There's a lot of fucking 2020 has been the weirdest year I have ever been in, and it's not because of the virus. It's because of the deaths. Like when I found out that my man Kobe Bryant died, bro, my heart dropped, and I damn near passed out in the
I
stove.
was in church and some this one girl from you said, you know, Kobe died. I said, because that's when LeBron broke his record. I
Nigga,
said, yeah.
That was the day after.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, LeBron killed his record.
Isn't that weird?
That is weird, and that was the first thing that popped in my head.
You know, there in the USA Today article that came out where he died, there was a coronavirus piece on like the left-hand column saying they're trying to find a vaccine for it.
What? Was the
The
virus there?
The crazy
then?
thing is, there's magazines even before that mentioned COVID, but it was in small text. And
And look, if I don't know if it still works, but if you do Google Translate, if you translate Kobe in Hebrew, you get COVID, or if you transfer COVID in Hebrew, you get Kobe, some shit like that. And he was buried in Corona del Mar Cemetery in California. Look it up. That's where he's buried at.
Sheesh. Hey man, shout out to Kobe, bro. Shout out to Kobe, man. This is why I'm a real nigga today.
all right.
Shout out to the Bean, man. But yeah, bro, this year has been so weird because of now every year I go in thinking conspiracy wise. Every year I go in, some celebrity is going to die. I don't know who. I don't know what status they're going to be, but some celebrity is going to die. When Bernie Mac died, I felt bad because the day before that, I was watching his show. When Mac Miller died, I was on the way to South Carolina and I was listening to his music coincidentally. And as soon as the song came off, my brother tapped me on the shoulder and showed me the Shade Room report. And I'm like, damn. So this year I've seen more.
Vaughn dropped the album. He died.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I've seen more RPs this year.
He dropped one. He was trying to drop another. He got killed.
You know, so I'm like, shit. When even X died,
Oh, that was crazy.
I'm like, Jesus Christ.
That caught me lacking.
That was our first episode.
Really?
After he died, that was our first episode.
That caught me lacking.
You see the video? I thought it was fake
Yeah, me
because before that he came out with the video of him hanging himself. He was trying to make a message.
Everybody was thinking it's for the album drop.
Exactly. So I thought it was fake until a couple hours later, still thinking it was fake until it was confirmed by at least 4 or 5 Instagram accounts like Shade Room, World Star, all those places. So it's like this is
crazy.
some weird shit going on.
All these dudes that y'all just named, you would say they're real, right?
Well, what do you mean?
Like they're just real people.
Like flesh?
No,
What are you talking about?
like real niggas.
Oh,
like you've been
yeah,
saying.
okay.
Oh, I just they're people.
Yeah,
They're artists.
this-
But 6ix9ine still alive.
That's weird to
That's
me.
crazy.
I assumed that as soon as this man touched the pavement, he was gonna get
Shot.
yeah. And then he
Who backs 6ix9ine? Who does he hang with? What type of people are in this corner to keep?
I'm not sure
him?
anymore.
Security guards right
That-
now.
Is it just security guards, or does he have a bigger machine behind him?
Are you talking about the
I
FBI?
mean, yeah, he should be having FBI because he's
I'm
helping
talking about
out.
it could be something bigger than the FBI.
What's bigger than the FBI?
Think about it. Think about what you just said. What's
the
bigger?
KGB. The KGB waits for no one.
Think about it, right? Who runs the music industry?
Okay.
Who owns it?
Are we thinking conspiracy wise?
No, I'm just
No.
saying for fact, for real. Who
Is it white man?
white Jews, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Got you. All right. So who runs clothes? Who runs money?
Okay. Is it the same people that he just said?
Exactly.
Okay.
So
I thought we were looking for specific names.
Yeah, me too.
no.
Yeah, me too.
I was
If
trying
you
to
want to
think.
be real, the banks do.
Banks control everything.
boom, the Fed. That's not even with the government. The FED
Okay.
is a whole nother entity that's not even related to the U.S.
Okay.
So okay, there. Now who owns? Most likely where we sitting at right now, right?
Okay.
Who owns the streets? Who owns the pavement? Who makes us pay taxes?
Like the banks, bro. Straight up.
So you telling me that you think why would the banks have anything to? Why would they be affiliated with 6ix9ine? Like
No, he's stating these are multiple things that go back to the bigger picture.
Okay.
Because 6ix9ine, he worked with ops with the feds.
You did. Okay. Huh. Well, I don't know. I mean,
Yo, he's-
And it ain't just him. He's just one person.
He's just one.
That's just the one you heard about. That's the one you seen get sacrificed on TV.
And he's actually called some people out in the
Really?
music industry.
like who? You remember?
One of them is actually pretty crazy. It's it's a shorty that hangs around Jay-Z and helped.
Desiree Perez, right?
And
I looked it up already. I know. Yeah,
This shit was crazy because I've heard about that before.
I looked it. Mm-hmm.
And then he mentioned, I said, oh.
That's what Dane was talking about when he first left on Jay-Z's split. He was like, yo, I heard Jay's working with informants. That's what he's talking about.
Wow.
There's videos on it if you look them up.
Huh.
So that's not new information. So
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, but he just decided, like, because that was just dormant to everybody. He decides to start some beef, and he went for a big name.
Wow.
But the thing is, I'm surprised 6ix9ine didn't get hit because he's been clowning a lot on certain people.
So when Vaughn died, he was under someone's
under Dirk.
It was he started laughing.
Yeah, I was like, yo.
You know, so it's interesting to me that he can do these things, and it's like I guess it's just a life thing. Like good people die, but bad people type thing. But
well,
it's
who are these?
Huh?
Who are these people affiliated with? What do they talk about? So
you talking about Vaughn?
no, I'm talking just in general. So all these people who died, What do they talk about in their music? What have they been through? Where are they associated with? Where have they come from? And what do you think contributes to their demise?
The motherfuckers being black.
You talking about hood? The hood?
No, just think about what do you think? What do you think? Just
Well, I don't know. That's a good question.
The question, can you rephrase it?
all right. So we all listen to
Vaughn,
Pop Smoke, X,
Yeah.
Matt Miller, right?
See,
And 6ix9ine as well, but he's still alive, right? But let's go. That's
Oh no, we talking about people that got shot though.
Yeah.
but still, let's kind of go on the topic of
are you trying to ask what makes these people bad and good, or
nah, that's not what I'm asking. I'm saying what contributes to their demise.
The music.
Oh, okay. Okay. I think I
being
understand.
black.
What contributes to them to their downfall?
What do they talk about?
Consistently?
Who are they associated with?
Well-
Or do their actions tell to you, the listener, if you pay attention?
That they're
real well?
supposedly real niggas.
What's a real nigga to you then?
Well, what's a real nigga to them?
No, what's a real nigga to you as a fan?
you, brother.
Yeah, what's a real nigga to you as a fan?
Well, for me, for the individuals, most likely just, I don't know, not faking the funk. You feel me? Like, if you say you're gonna do something, do it, type thing. Like, not necessarily, all right, I said I'm gonna shoot you. So I
Now
gotta
pause.
shoot you
Now
type thing.
pause. What you just said.
Josh, pause real
Say
quick.
that again. Say what you just said again.
If you're gonna do something, then do it.
Boom. Vaughn. What did he say in his album recently? What did he say?
I didn't listen to it.
Me neither.
I feel bad. What did he say?
Okay.
See, the thing is, like, his music, if you look back at his track record, like, he beat some cases. I ain't gonna lie, he about his shit, bro. Even one of his ops shouted him out about it, that he don't back down from anything, even while he was in.
I did see that video.
He was like, respect Vaughn, he don't back down from nothing. He always ready for it.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna cap, he's done some G shit, bro.
He's a real nigga.
But I wouldn't, G shit, it goes in two different ways. People are like, oh man, that's some real G shit. But I ain't gonna say he was a menace, but he was low key a menace.
So he did what he said he was gonna do, type thing.
You know what else I liked about that?
What?
The fact that everybody that knew him knew that he was for his gang.
Yeah.
Regardless. He gave back to his community. He did all that stuff. He made sure everybody was straight, even though he was out doing that crazy stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of them were. X did too.
Yeah.
Pop Smoke was doing it too.
Man,
all them
as
people
soon as X was turning a leaf, bro.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as he was trying to anyways.
Trying to.
Because we saw him and Rob Stone beefing. He whooped that nigga ass. And then Rob Stone got on stage and duffed him and stuff like that. So we seen that version of it. And then as soon as he was trying to turn a new leaf like that, oh, my fault. So it's like, how come when they're trying to turn a new leaf, like trying to become a better person and rebrand themselves, they end up passing away or
They
something
don't
like
want
that.
you like that, bro.
Yeah,
they want you influencing everything bad. They want you to be bad. They want you to make everybody kill themselves.
And Boosie,
Look at NLE Chopper.
Yo, that
Yeah,
nigga
well,
is weird, bro.
He literally just changed his demeanor. Now his album sales dropped.
he only sold like 6K.
Exactly.
Bro,
niggas don't know,
see-
but that proves niggas don't like positive shit, bro.
Boosie, Boosie, he has 7.
Before you start, what sells?
You're right. Violence.
What would you rather listen to? Do you listen?
What sells is what the people actually want.
Not really.
Like what they ask for, what
No,
they actually
it's what's
demand.
programmed for you to want.
Well, I'm different because I have a rotation. I can turn on some Taylor
No, but
Swift
think
right now.
about it.
What?
Who in your playlist is talking about doing some good shit?
Like, right? I have gospel music in my
Yeah, but
playlist.
who like is out right now that's hot that you be listening
that's
to? Any rapper,
currently hot?
anything that's talking about some
That's
good
hot
shit.
right now. That's in my playlist.
Anything,
is
bro,
Travis
yes.
Scott and Playboy Cardi.
Let me step back.
But you said in my playlist though.
I don't know about that.
What?
And Kanye and Drake. What?
Hold on, brother. You said they influence good?
No, I'm just saying these are the people that's in my playlist. Like I do have.
Because
I have
he's
hip hop.
asking you that. He's
Oh.
asking you what rapper actually influences positivity on your playlist.
Talking to the mic,
Zero,
sir.
0 to none.
With like he said, who own the rap stuff? right? The Jews like that, right? With
yeah.
that straight up, like
Even
it's
Hispanic
only what
artists.
they want you to put out there, what they want to be sold. They not
Yeah.
gonna let you do anything that's good, that's trying to influence people. Meg Thee Stallion, all
Our
these people
people.
are talking shit about everything.
Yeah.
And even in the Hispanic,
that's what sells.
Hispanic music, like, what sells is
Why?
they literally talk about partying,
That's what they want.
you know, drugs, bitches, you know. And even bachata. Bachata is I love dancing bachata. But even in it's like Spanish R&B, they talking about cheating, they talking about this, that, and the third. And that's the only thing that sells. It's true. That's what sells. It ain't really much about, oh yeah, go love thy neighbor, you know, the gospel.
Then what's all this shit about these same people always talking about, oh, it's all about love, bro. This is the love movement and shit. But these niggas don't give nothing about fucking love whatsoever. They don't promote that shit. All they promote is shooting and killing niggas nonstop.
Because that's what gets money in their pockets.
Exactly the point. So what the even though we could talk about, oh, they was doing all this shit, they was giving back, not saying that they didn't want to do that, not saying that they couldn't, that they wasn't trying to turn their life around. When you sign to these people, to these labels and shit, the major corporations, you do deals with them, if you don't do what they say, they gonna get you the fuck out of here. That's what happened to Nipsey, that's what happened to Pop
One way
Smoke,
or another.
that's what happened to Mac Miller, that's what happened to X. If you turn your life around, you go against what they're trying to promote, they're getting you the fuck out of here. And look who it is usually that's getting the fuck out of here.
Shit, music, shit, TV, all these shows, it's always promoting drama, cheating on somebody, doing bad shit, bro. There is no show that somebody is doing something good the whole show. Everybody always doing some fuck shit.
My baby sister, there's a kid's Netflix, and you guys know about that, right?
Yes.
She's watching a show, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, yo, is this really on the kid's Netflix? She was like, yeah, and she showed me.
Look back at our old cartoons.
Yes, and I told my other sister, I was like, yo, back in our day, you know, it wasn't spreading drama, rumors, and actual violence. You know, there was...
At least we didn't know.
See, it was to a degree that, like, to this point where they're teaching you how... I mean, I want to say teaching. They're showing examples that can literally be turned into what they can use growing up.
It's showing you what being human is supposed to be. Hate, rage, selfishness. Throughout history, what have they been doing? Stealing from each other. Conquest. Killing motherfuckers. Taking land. That's what we're from.
Are we going back to race?
Not even just that, bro. Anywhere.
Nah, because you know what? That's not even a race thing, bro. That's just a people thing.
For real.
That's not, I don't even know if that's just a
Territorial,
people
all that
thing.
shit.
That may be just the
Now, when
Earth thing.
When he said that, though, it made me think about the
white
conversation that,
It made you think about the white man.
Yes.
A program narrative, by the way, because that's just a fucking narrative.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that shit
That's
is.
what you learn in school. What you learn about yourself in school?
0
History
to nothing.
month. Nothing. Not a damn thing.
And speaking on that, I had a conversation, again, I'm going to emphasize this again. My 15-year-old brother, he's 15 years old. And the 25-minute conversation I had with him and the things that he was teaching me is more than what I learned in high school with those 4 years. He showed me a picture of something that looked like a turkey, but it wasn't. It was a black dude with his head cut off, and he was tied like a turkey. And at the bottom of it says, cooked Negro. And he explained to me where the term buck naked came from. Now, all of these things that my 15-year-old brother is teaching me, I didn't even hear about in high school, nonetheless middle school. You know, so
Shit like that.
it's like,
Who owns the public school system?
so it just goes back to that then.
Bro, where did the public school system come from? When we were when they first started United States, and they put those Indian people, those Native American people in school, they took their name away, they took their culture away, and they told them they had to believe one thing.
Wow.
They couldn't do anything else. Why? Because that's how America was.
Christianity.
That's crazy.
All that stuff, bro. You force somebody into doing something they don't want to do. Like when they went to Africa and made
Yeah.
everybody Christians, basically.
See,
If you weren't a Christian, you died.
Jerry talked to me about that as well. Shout out to Jerry. Him and I, we have deep conversations sometimes. And out of the blue, we were talking about something. Then out of the blue, he said that he wasn't a Christian anymore. See, to me, that threw me for a loop because in my eyes, Jerry is Mr. Do Good. You feel me?
Hold on.
do good.
He has his beliefs. Let's put that.
He has his beliefs, and he strongly believes in his beliefs. Now that's why it
As
threw
a
me
man
for a loop.
should.
As a man should. So coming from this guy that believes, he has his beliefs. I mean, Jerry won't even get his ears pierced because it says in the Bible that you shouldn't do that. Same thing with tattoos. You shouldn't do that. But in the Bible, it says a lot of things that you shouldn't do, but we do.
That's where a gray area. See, that's what annoys me when people use verses. They don't.
So a lot of people don't read that shit.
Yeah.
Understand it.
No one actually does the research, and they don't look what's before it, after
Exactly.
it, what it's referring to.
And that's the updated book.
Yes.
It's not even the original book.
the Hebrew.
Yeah.
It's just like,
So like
so
going
that's
back to the,
programming within itself right there.
I mean-
you lie as soon as you walk in the church, you being lied to.
that's
Why
exactly
do-
what Jerry said.
You're paying tithes to the government, fam. You're not paying tithes to the church because they gotta use the 501(c) shit to pay tithes to, and they sending that shit overseas to the banks and road.
That's what Jerry said. And he said that we have been lied to for forever, centuries, decades. And
Popes and shit like that.
yeah, and so
the popes were higher than the
nigga,
kings.
Did you see what before I jump into the Pope thing, please remind me. So he was basically saying that Christianity is something that you just said with the with white people and stuff like that. And he said God's real name is such and such, I don't remember. Jesus' name is such and such, I don't remember. And he's saying that what did Kendrick say in one of his songs? He was saying that we were
Talking about the Negus thing.
that
He
and
gotta
that
see
we
it.
were like Hebrew or something like that.
Israelites.
You were Israelites and stuff. So it's like, it's amazing to me that these things are forced upon black people, forced upon Hispanic people, forced upon anybody that's not white, basically. You know, we've gotten our culture stripped away from us, and we don't know where we came from. You feel me? You know where you came from,
You
but
only do shit like that to people that are really powerful, and you try to get
Facts.
power over them.
Facts.
It's the only reason you do some shit like that.
So-
and keep in mind though, right? You always hear on TV when people get shot and killed, whatever, by police or whatever, or white people, right? It's like, oh, I fear for my life. Now, if you're thinking about this
outta
shit,
here.
right? No, listen, but how are you afraid of somebody who you supposedly
Never met.
supposedly have power over,
Superior
or
over.
superior than?
Yeah.
So it's something, it's a jug around that lane. You can't be afraid of somebody you got power over.
That
So
makes
that
sense.
means you're hiding something from the people that they don't know that's being hidden from.
yeah, that makes sense. That makes
Because
sense.
if you got power over somebody, you shouldn't be scared of them.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, shoot, we can bring this to comic books. I mean, Darkseid wasn't scared of fucking Superman.
The first Captain America was black.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That nigga nice. I mean, we got a black Captain America now. My man Falcon.
Where my nigga Green Lantern at?
Yo, where's Martian Manhunter at, bro?
I ain't worried about that, bro.
He's black.
I'm worried about Green Lantern.
Question
Yeah.
though,
What?
what's the definition of black? What's the etymology of the word black? What is it? What does it mean in law? What does black mean in law?
I've never been asked that question before in my life. What do you mean?
What? All right. So you know black is just an adjective, right?
Yes.
Not a noun.
Yeah.
So is white. White's just an adjective, it's not a noun.
Yeah.
So saying that what I just said to you right then, why do we call ourselves adjectives even though we're nouns?
Just like they say black and white isn't a color, it's a hue.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Because
Okay.
that's another programming thing right there.
If you think about it, when you think about colors, lights, and things like that, you can't really make white lights. You can't make black lights. Black and white are like the top of the colors. Like you can't make white. You go on a color palette, how you gonna make white?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you make black though?
Yeah, it's a mixture of every color.
It's a mixture of everything. You feel me? Like they're at the pinnacle. They're the highs and the lows.
Glad you said that. So where do all these other people come from? If they say we were the black
Us.
people are the originators.
Wow. That's crazy.
Shoot, they say in genetics, they say the black woman has the DNA of every person.
That's tough.
Straight up.
That's crazy.
You remember that's what Dwight said. He said the black is the most dominant color. When he was trying to paint the walls in the office.
Oh yeah. Yeah, when he was manager, right?
Yeah, he said he was trying to intimidate people with the most dominant color on the walls.
Wow.
So let's take that outside of what you just said, right, and bring that into where we live at and what we've been growing up currently, right?
Yeah.
In the world, right? They say what he said, black is most dominant, right, on the wall.
Okay.
But he was saying because he was trying to paint the wall.
But still, take what was said and what was presented and put that into life, right?
Okay.
That was the most dominant on the wall. So we live in a era that they use our culture. They use supposedly black culture. I say black in quotes, but still black culture, black coolness. We set the black people set the trends.
Yes.
Black people have the highest, even though we're supposedly the most impoverished community in the U.S.
Because of the banks.
But still, we have the most high moving dollar.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
you're right
then-
about that. Yeah. I mean, shit, look at 2K. Look at 2K.
Shit, look at the shit they built, bro.
Yeah.
Nigga, the shit from years ago is shit that black people built and they still have.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, without us, this shit would straight up from the
I
beginning.
mean, it's interesting to me that, you know, you have certain white people, not all, and I had to learn to differentiate that. After watching the movie Get Out, first time watching it,
Yeah, you texted me.
but real talk though, first time watching it, my heart was at the bottom of my chest until the movie ended. My thighs would not stop trembling.
For real.
I am being 100% with you guys. My mind wouldn't stop racing.
Damn, nigga.
And it's because the situation that my man's was in was because the situation was not identical, but damn near similar to me. My the dude at the end, well, towards the end, the blind guy, the blind photographer, you know, he wanted at first I thought he wanted his sight, but he wanted his brain, I would assume, in the movie. There's an alternate ending to it as well. So in the alternate ending, he wanted his sight, but in the current movie, he wanted his brain. And then, you know, in the beginning of the movie, we see their maid, which is black. And at the end of the movie, we found out that the maid is their grandma, the lady's grandma, the parent, the dad's mom. And then the guy is actually the granddad that couldn't beat Jesse Owens. But when he was chasing my man's down, I believe he said now he can beat Jesse because he's in a black body. You know, so it's like it goes back down to they want what we have until it's time to be us. When I mean us, black, Hispanic, whatever. You know.
You want the perks, but you don't want the shit that come with it.
Exactly. You know, like I can't imagine. And I feel sorry for the people the person that went through it, but like, who can imagine wanting to sell just loose single cigarettes and then in a short span you are being choked out because you're selling loose cigarettes? That makes no sense to me. But if, you know, I don't want to make this a race thing, but it is though. If I say, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna visit this African American church and I'm gonna sit in Bible study for a couple weeks, and then I'm gonna go up into this thing, I'm gonna blast this motherfucker away. And then when the police come, they're not going to shoot him on sight. They're going to say multiple times, put your hands down, get on the ground. But if it was us, no hesitation. And then they had the audacity to take him to go get something to eat before they took him to jail. Now, when these type of situations come up, it makes me feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone because none of this shit makes any sense to me. Well, you can have mass murder going around, but me accidentally giving away a fake 20. But then that comes down to my demise. That makes no sense to me.
That goes back to earlier. Who owns the building that we're sitting right now? Who owns the record industry? Who owns the police departments?
YNW Melly.
Yeah.
Everything that happened to him. Shit with his friends. I'm not saying it's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If he really did it, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
But he even says he got split personality disorder, which is supposed to be a mental illness.
Yes.
The kid that went into that church and shot everybody up.
Yes.
They said he was mentally ill and he's not on death row. They trying to kill Melly.
Wow.
For 2 people.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
He has the.
But the other kid, yeah, you feel me? They said he's crazy.
And I feel like because you said that, the first thing that popped in my head, I feel like they said that so they can like try to make the situation less than what it is.
Just like the dude that
try
shot
to
up
water it
Batman.
down. What?
The Batman movie.
I
Just
forgot
like
about that. Didn't they go to his apartment and found like fucking booby traps and damn grenades and shit?
But he's crazy. He's insane. He's mentally ill. So
Okay.
we gotta make sure he's straight.
What about, let's put that to the side. Remember that video that you sent to the group chat of the white dude that had hella ammunition in his garage?
Oh yeah.
And the guns and stuff. Now, let that be an Arabic person. Let that be a black person.
I told Jerry,
It's
we
fucked
were
up,
supposed to buy some ammo from somebody, and I was like, bro, I'm not gonna carry it in my car because he said he'll get it the next day.
Yeah,
I said, I ain't gonna carry it in my car.
yeah,
He was like, bro, it's just ammo. I said, bro, I'm already Hispanic.
yeah,
Seeing
exactly.
Ammo, they think I'm about to go to war with
Exactly.
one of them. You know,
It's shit is
Black
sad,
Lives Matter
bro.
movement.
White
the
person.
the boy that went out there and shot that dude during a peaceful protest.
Yeah.
It's okay.
oh yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah,
like
but
shit like that for real.
Still, who are the people behind the Black Lives Matter?
It's a white person, right?
Yeah, and and what they say on the website?
What does it say?
If y'all looked it up, I haven't.
Put that .org
Shit, maybe it's .org. I don't.
because that relates to federal.
These
If
are-
that's, I didn't see it. If that's what it has on there.
all that stuff.
like just read their about, because I haven't read it in a while, so I can't.
You think they updated
say.
it? What is it called again? It's just regular.
I think it's
BLM?
blacklivesmatter.com.
.gov.
.gov. Shit, I don't know. Shit.
No, it just popped up. .gov. I can't go nowhere though. I ain't got no.
Bureau of Land Management.
Damn. .gov. Government.
Interesting, right?
Yeah, they don't fuck with us.
Exactly. Reading their mission statement and stuff tells you all they need to know, all that you need to know. And they say they're supposed to be. That's why I said, what's the definition of black, right? And what is I'm saying?
And I told Jerry, I was like, I don't want to give him more of a reason to pop me in the back of my head.
Exactly. Like, bro, when we was going looking for airsoft guns, bro, I was real life scared because even though it's an airsoft gun and even though I prefer to have the orange tip on it to let them know that it's fake, it don't matter because motherfucker got shot for having a wallet in his hand, saying that it was a gun.
You seen this little boy got shot in the park because he had a toy
Really?
gun. Yeah.
Jeez, bro. So it's like, I asked my grandma, I asked both my grandparents actually, and I was like, you guys being the age that you guys are, you've seen it at its finest, and you still see it going on to this day. Do you think, what do you think we should do? Do you think the peaceful way works, or do you think the violent way works? Because you've seen both. You feel me? And I'm like, my grandma would say she wished that it was the peaceful way. My grandpa said that he doesn't care if it's the violent way. But either way,
There's no winning.
there is no winning because they're in their 70s and my other grandma's in her 80s. It's not like it's tiring. It's emotionally draining.
If you emotionally invest yourself in
But
the situation.
we see it everywhere we go. Like every app we go to, even on 2K. Now I applaud 2K for putting it on 2K. I applaud it because everyone plays 2K.
What's on 2K?
They
So,
put Black Lives Matter.
And they have they put vote when it was voting time. They put vote on the screen and stuff like that, and then they put a little history on it before the game played and stuff like that. Trying to bring awareness and stuff, but at the same time, how much awareness do we need? At this point, everyone's aware, but just because you're aware doesn't mean you're gonna stop it.
So just want to get your thoughts. Why was this the most important election ever?
Because you have oh man, because you have a pure at heart racist in the.
Is he a pure at heart racist though?
And I'm glad you said that because I feel like one of the reasons why he won is because he was pulling on all the racist people's strings, on their heartstrings. To when he would say make America great again, he
Stop right there.
what
I already know what you're gonna ask.
What does that mean?
Oh, I was gonna
for
ask
for his terms or for
No, what does that phrase mean?
brings modern slavery back, right?
No, I was gonna ask. Not ask, but I thought you were gonna say when was America ever great?
Never,
And
not
what
for
he's
us.
referring to.
Hold on. Is that true?
For us, no, it was never. Well, it
sure?
was never great.
Are you sure?
Explain.
He's just asking a question.
No.
Because it's for all around. No.
No, I'm going off of what I was taught. I'm going off of what
That's
those years in school have taught me.
Exactly the point why I'm asking.
You feel me?
these
So
questions.
from off of what I've heard, read, and seen, movies, no. But for them, yes.
Exactly. So what research have you done beyond school, if you have? Just asking.
When after I had that conversation with my 15-year-old brother about the term buck naked and how they would eat us for dinner and how they would drink our blood to make them young again.
But naked, that's it.
You know, and all that stuff, I started diving deeper and deeper and deeper into it. And the tomfoolery, like, what's my man's name? Christopher Columbus? Wasn't he the one that like had wooden teeth or some shit like that? He didn't have.
Wasn't that George Washington?
George Washington.
Yeah.
He didn't have fucking wooden teeth. Whenever his shit would fall out, he would go get teeth from us and put it somehow. I don't know how they had the technology for that, and then put it into him. You know, so this
that thing, I don't like. All right, I ain't got no problem with gay people, no trans, no nothing. All right, look, it's you, live your life.
Explain
But
what you're talking about right quick before you go into
for the Black Lives Matter page, whatever, like what they saying.
Oh, yeah, they mentioned queer, trans, all that.
Yeah, like it's cool, but it's like right now we striving for one thing, and it's like they're throwing so much different things everywhere. How is everybody supposed to keep their mind wrapped around the whole movement if you throwing everybody in it?
Yeah.
You feel me?
That means it's not about what they say it is. Then.
we are expansive.
That means when you notice every time you see a Black Lives Matter thing, you don't see black men there too often, do you?
No. This is crazy. Here you go.
And it's crazy because they've been chasing gay people. They've been chasing everybody. Like trans people beating the shit out of them no matter what. And it's like, okay, but now you're mixing the black lives and the black trans lives and black gay lives. It's like, damn. So you really bringing all this shit right back. Like ain't nothing happened.
So Beyonce had that Black is King video, right? Come on, like some months ago, right?
Yeah.
Then what happened like a week later?
On Disney. It was on Disney Channel, right? On Disney Plus?
What happened like a week later?
What happened?
Black Panther died.
Oh.
Chadwick
my man
died.
Chadwick. Yeah.
Chadwick
from
died.
cancer.
Yeah.
Sadly.
So Black couldn't even be king for a week.
See, I don't because it was on Disney Channel, we know Disney as a company, you know, what they dip their toes in, you know, that right there just, you know, brung up a lot of alarms for me anyways. It was our first public black superhero besides, I mean, they just brung Miles in, but as far as mainstream,
Green Lantern. That's what I'm telling you.
I'm talking about movie-wise, so like everyone
He was
can
a
see.
part of the Justice League.
Yeah.
Since we were young, comic books and everything.
Yeah.
But the first movie they gave him was of the white man.
Yeah.
With the Deadpool guy.
Yeah, the Deadpool guy. He's a good actor.
That junk was tragic, bro. That was my favorite growing up.
Yeah.
I watched Justice League just to see him be a real nigga.
Remember that game they dropped around the I'm sorry, I had Xbox.
What game?
The first Xbox. It was a Justice League hero game, and they had him and it was just, you know that green guy who just floats around?
Yeah, John Stewart.
Martian Man.
Yeah, they had him in that game, and those were my two favorite characters in that game.
Motherfucking shapeshift. He tough.
But I'm sorry to bring this back up, but when they were talking about the peaceful and what you say, aggressive?
Yeah.
The ops, they want aggressive because they send in their own police
Bro,
undercover.
there's so many
to
videos of
start
that,
shit.
bro. There's so many videos of them throwing rocks and stuff through their own stuff.
That shit right there. Where you get the rocks from? Downtown. They ain't
Bro,
moving bricks.
they showed the
They
video of
set
it.
up bricks.
That's what I'm
Set
saying.
stuff up.
And one of the guys made a video. He said, "I've been working on this building for so long. They ain't never had bricks on this block."
And the crazy thing is,
And it caught some of the cops being undercover.
exactly. The crazy thing is, I saw a video of, and it is so poetic. They're at this, some people at this outlet. This was at the peak. It was nothing but white people looting Journeys, and you saw nothing but Hispanic and black people just standing there. So who's the real now? And I know there's some it's a mixed race of people taking advantage of what's going on, trying to get something free. But off of what I saw in the video, it was a smooth handful of white people going into these outlets and just straight robbing these people blind. But you see the Hispanic and you see the Arabs and you see the black people still holding signs, confused, damn near baffled. You know, even I saw a video.
Because they all been played, bro. And they don't know how to handle it.
Destroying black-owned businesses and stuff like that. Like,
Because at the end of it, the white people ain't gonna get blamed.
Here's another question. Can you really ever have a black-owned business for real?
unless you build that shit yourself, but I don't think so. I might get a cardboard box, and you know what I'm saying?
That's a good question.
Do you even own that cardboard box you live in?
Yes, I bought it.
Who owns what you bought?
Me?
Used to own at that point.
Can you own anything in a corporation?
No.
Because that's what we live in, a corporation. United States of America, Inc. This is not a country, dog.
I mean, I can understand that with credit and shit like that, but
Yeah.
Because we this is run off credit because we haven't had real money in a long time.
that's why my credit is good. That's why I pay everything straight out.
But we still can't own nothing in this current system that we live in. We can't own. Because the people who run it don't even own it.
Wow.
This has been sold off a while ago.
It's amazing to me. That's amazing to me. It's a mastermind. That's a plan right there. Keep us down. That's
To make sheeple.
Keep them on.
You know what I'm saying?
The junk is, you know, I'm subscribed to CNN on YouTube. I'm into it now. I feel like the older I get, the more invested I get into CNN. And some people say it's real, some people say it's fake.
The
I feel
news?
like
You talking about the news?
in general, yeah.
Yeah.
And they own
Look up Operation Mockingbird whenever you get a chance.
Okay, what is that show?
I don't know if this is exactly the right one, or it's either Mockingbird or Paperclip, one of those two. But it's basically the CIA thing that's basically saying that the media is controlled. They will propagate what they want to do to control the mind of the people.
Exactly.
Okay, but that's why you should watch the news, because you said they propagate. That's a biased thing. So that means that they're only showing one side of whatever it is.
Yeah.
Meaning whatever it is they showing,
Bro.
it has to be some type of truth.
Speaking of that,
even if it isn't true.
You remember, oh my God, speaking of that, you remember this was when it was still at the peak, and this, I believe it was a truck driver. He was driving on the highway while people was on the highway. And on Twitter, they had one video showing the truth, which was him literally damn near ramming through it. And on the other side of the edited video was people missing in the highway to make it seem like there was people on each side of the truck, and he was slowly trying to get through the crowd. That's exactly what you're talking about. Like, it's weird because we see, like on Twitter, they show like the child trafficking and stuff like that. Oh, at least on my Twitter anyways. But when I log in on CNN, they don't show nothing but the president-elect and Donald Trump still trying to hold his seat and yada, 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 yada. You know, like the child trafficking thing is still going on to this day.
That's what America is built off, trafficking. Human trafficking. That's what America's built off.
What's his name? Jeffrey
Epstein?
Yeah. Isn't he like somewhat affiliated with Trump?
And Biden and Obama and Clinton, right?
I ain't know about them other fellas. Well, damn. So even with that, you know, it's like we had a case in Raleigh, actually, the gas station by Triangle Mall. There was this unmarked van, white van, pulled up to the gas station. And this was when, like, on Twitter, they kept on reposting missing people and stuff like that. And so this one particular female was missing for a while, and I'm talking about months. And come to find out, she was in the back of that van, and somehow she was pigtail and somehow got away. And the store clerk seen this girl bouncing and waddling away with her hands and feet tied. And so and the guys were trying to get her back. And the store clerk heroically came outside and started shooting at the van and stuff. And, you know, she ended up going back to her parents and stuff like that. But the crazy thing is that the news barely covered it. It was a snippet, like maybe 15, 25 seconds. There was no story about it. And who knows how many people was in the back? It was just, for her, she somehow got away. And luckily, the gas station clerk was paying attention. And luckily, he was doing his job. Because if he wasn't, that girl, who knows, she could be halfway across the world by now. You know, doing God knows what. or being forced to do God knows what.
Exactly. And what do you think happens to these missing peoples that be on?
Most likely they get either, conspiracy-wise, they either get sacrificed, used sexually. It could be
Soul, all that shit.
Yeah. I mean, this stuff is still going on, but it's in the background. Like, it's. I don't want to say I don't like the term woke. I don't like that term. But if you're paying attention, then this stuff is still going on. Even when Nas brought up the Pope thing, like that made me go back to when they had a statue of Jesus supposedly being resurrected, but he had his head like this. It was like this, but on the side had a serpent's head coming out.
Interesting.
And in the auditorium, you're an architect. You know what you're doing, especially if you're going to be building something for the Pope. You feel me? If you back up more, you can tell that it's a serpent's head.
You talking about that thing on the roof?
Exactly.
Yeah, how they got the eyes looking at you and everything. That junk crazy.
That's not coincidental. It's not, bro. That's not coincidental. You feel me? A lot of people has been saying that this stuff has been going on with the Pope. The Pope, the cardinals, and all that stuff. They have, to younger people or to people that don't know, they have this purity about them that they can't do no wrong.
If anybody's perfect, they doing the most fucked up shit.
That's what I'm saying. You know, so it's like, it's interesting to me that all these things are going on behind closed doors, but the only thing that they're distracting us about is my man Ken cheating on whoever she is. You feel me? Like, I don't care.
Yo, yeah, I seen
You
that
feel
too.
me?
Oh, everybody heated about that.
You know, like,
I was like, dang.
bro, I don't care about that.
How did they even know he actually cheated? Just because he was out with somebody?
Nah, he was feeling on her booty. He was kissing on her.
Oh, never mind.
It was in 4K.
Oh, I ain't see the video.
It was in 4K. You know, so, you know, it's they distract us by stupidity to hide the fact that all this nonsense is going on. Oh damn, it's too late now, motherfucker. Damn mask upside down.
Yeah, I was gonna wait till the video.
It's too late now. See, I kind of like it like that because if it's like the other way, like
I tried to.
that shit's
I
like
ain't want to
this.
say it on.
I don't care. You know, safety first, I guess. Supposedly, I don't know.
Allegedly, right? Allegedly.
Huh?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
At the end of the day, everything is just allegedly at this
Everything,
point.
yeah. I don't know what to believe. So.
Yo, cause everybody talking about, oh, we need to save such and such people. I get
Yeah.
it, but like, y'all really afraid to die?
Yeah, nigga. What? Who ain't scared to die?
So it's a section of people that probably are not scared to.
Really?
Because who said this is it?
What do you mean? Who said this is it?
Who said?
Afterlife or not?
Oh, this is what we're talking about.
Oh,
Okay.
no,
Yeah, speaking of that, I got something. Y'all just think about it.
Okay.
In school, in science, they tell you matter is not it's not created or destroyed.
Okay.
And we're all made of what?
Matter.
Exactly. So that means the energy that we have just gets transferred.
Yo, this
Regardless.
This is ugly. I don't like it this way.
but you feel what I'm saying? Like, if we die, where do we go? We go back into the universe where we came from.
We don't know.
The
For the
matter
most
gets
part.
changed into something else, and it's entirely different. Like how they say that you can feel your past lives. The shit that you say has already been said before. That when you talk, you say you feel something inside you pushing it out, even though you may not know exactly what you're talking about.
Do you
'Cause
believe
things are connected?
the birthmark thing?
I don't even know.
They
So-
said that
That's where you
how
like.
you die.
Yeah.
And they say that the face you have is the face of your last lover
What?
in a past life. Yeah,
Who
y'all wanna
said
say
that?
stuff like that.
That bitch must be. Ugly.
In Japanese culture. Hey, that's what y'all talking about. Shit, they got that shit all over the world. Different things.
That's interesting because I don't have a birthmark. So this must be my first life. I'm a real nigga.
Joking.
What? What?
I don't have a birthmark.
You sure?
I'm positive, bro. I've been looking for the
Have
longest.
you checked your crack?
No.
Yo, you remember that video I sent in
Which one?
TikTok? I mean, it just reminded me because you said fed and all that. It was the guy who was mad, who was like, whoever,
But it's going away.
whoever said that guys don't scratch, that they just pinch and rub. You didn't see that video?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I mean, 50-50.
Yeah, he was like, To which whoever, he thought it was a girl or something, said that guys don't scratch their nuts, they just pinch and twist.
What?
He was like, you must be a fucking fed. How you know this shit and why you exposing it? He was like, they must be stopped.
Pinch and twist.
You don't know about that, bro?
No.
It's the,
No.
Yeah, bro. It feel, bro. I'm telling you, it feel good. I'm not gonna.
That's wild.
I'm
it's
not
every,
gonna
yeah,
cap
it's,
to
it's
you.
every now and then.
You feel me? Damn.
Nah, I got a birthmark though, but it's going away. I outgrew a lot of mine.
How do you outgrow a birthmark?
Because your skin expands.
That
What do you mean? That's why you turn light skin in some parts of your body. Because your body grows.
them scratch marks.
Oh, I love me some scratch
That's
marks.
what I'm
on
saying.
shorty.
Same thing with a birthmark.
Tiger stripes. Love that. But no, I don't have a birthmark, bro. My
Like your girl
uncle.
with some stretch marks on her booty.
Oh yeah, I love just the authenticity. I love that. Like, keep it a band 100, bro. Like, I love tummies,
Me and Jerry.
even if you don't have a tummy. Like,
Her little tiger stripes.
tiger stripes.
We was talking about how shorties be getting these implants.
Yeah.
Because they be like, oh, they so skinny. I mean, I was being upfront. Sometimes I like me a little skinny shorty. You know, I'd rather you be yourself. 'Cause
Exactly.
There's a lot of men who like that type of
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And I mean, I ain't really got no problem with it that much, you know. I mean, I do like me a dump truck on them, you know.
Capital P.
Caps lock on. I don't know.
See, I don't mind when females get implants and silicone and stuff. It's just the fact of if it matches your elbows, like if it matches your body.
Matches your elbows.
You feel me? Like, you can't be out here looking like a chicken leg on steroids, you know, that you get from Food Line or Kroger. You know, but that goes back to
Said they can't be looking like the letter P.
well, now let me make sure my voice gets this. Some women are highly blessed with dump trucks,
Very.
with capital P's, with that super duper cuff where you got to use your muscles to, you know, bring that thing up. To scoop that thing. But I don't mind. It's just, but it goes back to who are you comfortable with who you are and you're in the confidence thing. Like I told myself this a couple weeks ago. Like, you can have insecurities, but if you're not willing to fix them or embrace them, then shut up about it.
I
You feel me?
mean, it's gonna sound really weird.
What?
That when I like to, what girls feel what's insecure about.
Yeah.
I like to compliment it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Gas that shit up.
Yeah.
Baby, you beautiful the way you is.
To make them
I
comfortable.
mean, I tell her, I'll lick the fuck out your forehead right now. You're taking this big.
Jeez Louise.
No cap.
Rihanna, you know I'm sucking on her forehead.
Put a little saliva on that thing. I guess.
What was that shit?
What?
Them shits that be sucking on the glass, them fish? Yeah, just like that.
I'm telling you, bro. That's just how I like to be. Some girls, they don't, what they think is ugly. I'd be like, damn, shorty, you better bring that ass here. Let me appreciate you for
Luis-
everything.
Wait, y'all give women compliments?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're gentlemen, bro.
Can't do it, man.
Really? No, it's to a certain. Now, if I'm talking
do
to a 10 out of 10, there's no point in me saying that you're pretty because you already know that. I don't want to boost your head
I'm
up.
gonna tell her I'm gonna get 2 banana nut muffins and bobsled across that ass.
They might call the police on me, so I'm not gonna do it.
Call the police? What do you mean? You got what? Call the cops.
Compliments? Nah, I only compliment a girl if she calls me handsome. She can't say cute. She can't say pretty.
So
she gotta say handsome.
I don't know the ratings of that. So
What?
there's cute, there's handsome, there's fine as hell, and what is it?
Regardless, I don't believe any of it.
Either way, you
which
can,
Really?
you can still fuck them at any level. At any
call
of
a
those
girl
levels.
cute.
Any of those levels, anyway.
Because
You call
cute
them
sounds
purity.
childish.
You know what I'm saying?
Handsome sounds grown. Like,
Yes,
I'm a
I don't
grown-ass
like
man.
That's what it's supposed to be.
I
Yeah.
feel like that's cap. Because sometimes,
Really?
you know, your family member calls you handsome. I'm like, no, you damn well I look like a bum. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe my family at all.
See, I don't, to me, I don't like it when people is too nice to me. Like, because I feel like you want something from me. Like a waiter or a waitress, like, don't kiss my ass for $5. Listen, I don't tip. Then let that pause for a little bit. I don't tip. What did Dwight say? Why would I?
Why do I tip somebody for something I can do?
Exactly. Like my pizza, like if someone delivering my pizza, why the hell would I tip you? I don't want to sound mean or nothing, but why? Like, I'm giving you extra money for what? You feel me? Like,
Because they don't get money as it is.
Yeah.
They don't make.
They get paid shit. That's why.
Yeah.
But that's why we have something called Grubhub.
You know, waiters
Uber
and
Eats.
waitresses, they only get paid like little. They
Some
get paid
people ain't got
below.
cars.
That sucks. Oh yeah, you're right about. So why are you a delivery driver?
What do you mean? Because you can go and get a license to drive a company car.
Pizza Hut has company cars?
Yeah.
I
some
didn't know
of
that.
them
I thought you had to use your personal car.
Well, it depends
I
on
know
your
that.
position. Because sometimes they just deliver shipments and all that.
Okay, I didn't know that. Put me onto something. I didn't know. Thought you had to use your personal car. Huh.
But
Well, yeah,
even
I don't
still,
tip.
like, yeah, I try to tip the people because, you know what I'm saying? Some niggas be doing bad. And you
You're
never
right.
know. Like
You're right.
the Princess and the Frog,
Yeah.
Tiana.
Uh-huh.
She had saved all her tips so she could make a restaurant.
Oh, that's facts.
That's the thing that goes through my mind. You never know what somebody gonna do with that money.
That makes sense, but at the
That's
same
my karma,
time, I work hard for this money.
Do y'all give homeless people money?
I
No.
do.
Sometimes. If it's
Sometimes.
this is how I was raised. If it's in my heart to, I will. But just because I see you on the side of the road don't mean diddly squat to me. If
If I keep
it's
seeing your ass out there, I'm not gonna get you
exactly. If it doesn't fall in my heart to and I'm a very kind-hearted person, I won't do it.
shit. I stopped giving homeless people money. If they in front of a store, I will take their ass in that store and I will buy them something to drink and something to eat. That's
Yeah.
what I do.
My Dukes taught me, he said,
Yeah.
she said, I'm sorry. She was like, don't really give them money. Try to give them food or something they actually need. Because
Yeah.
next thing you know, they're going inside to buy a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't believe homeless people. At least here, I don't believe them because I don't think they're hustling hard enough.
What? You said hustling?
Yeah, exactly. All right, so
explain.
keep peeking, right? So if they ain't on that corner every single day, if I don't see them there every time I drive down there, I don't believe them. If they got on shoes, if they got on like
Because you feel like they could be
pants,
having a
if they
job.
got on clothes,
Yo.
I don't believe them.
Yo, keep that thought, bro. Going to Crabtree, the main entrance where the McDonald's is on the left with the gas station and the gas station is on the right. So when you go to Crabtree, there's a guy that has a homeless sign, but this cat, I lie to you not, he had on those black and yellow 12s on. He was looking fly as hell, and he was asking people for money. And the crazy thing is, people was giving it to him. I'm like, bro, do you guys not know that these 12s came out last Thursday? Like, what's going on here? And like, the crazy thing is, this person I know, she told me that in North Carolina or in Raleigh in general, you can get a license to stand outside and ask people for money.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to.
That's ridiculous.
Because cops can actually get you for that.
What?
Yeah. When I used to live back in my old neighborhood, it was these homeless people. They used to actually be down there like every day.
Who, the cops?
Nah,
Oh, the
not
homeless people? Oh, okay.
But the cops got them the fuck out of there.
Damn, that's fucked up, bro.
Because technically you have to prove, technically.
How do you prove that you're homeless?
Same way you can prove that you're a private person.
Wow. That's tough, yo.
If
Imagine
you
that
can prove
situation.
where you actually come from, you might not have to pay taxes anymore.
Bro,
Damn.
I was driving by. I was trying to go home from work. And there was a stop sign, and I seen a homeless shorty, and she came to me. She was giving me a long story, and I was like, I don't got cash, and she let me finish. She was like, I don't need your money. I got a pocket full of cash. I said,
So what's the point of the story then, shorty?
Why you ask me then if you?
You want that pity party?
No, bro. I don't do pity parties, bro. I really don't. Like, you telling me this long-winded story for what? Like,
And then
no.
she got mad because I didn't have any.
My house, little lady. There's a lady on New Bern. All right, she be over there by that cookout in that Bojangles. She does not come up to my mom's car no more because my mom give her that mean look.
Oh, man.
Because of the shit she be saying, like
Yeah.
she like, I gave you the money, but I told you to take your ass and get a job. The lady won't come out there no
Oh,
more.
wow.
This shit crazy.
Cause you know what's funny about people like that, man. I feel like it's a lot of people that really don't do what they really want to do. Cause I get asked this nowadays kind of frequently, and it's interesting. Cause now that y'all see I walk in here with the fucking podcast and shit, and fucking
Yeah.
I'm working the studio doing my own shit, like getting LLC and whatnot, right? I get asked like, "Yo, how you doing what you want to do?" Cause I said I was gonna do it.
That's an interesting question because some people don't have that mindset to.
No, it's not even some. A lot of people don't have that mindset, and it kind of messes with me a little bit, right? Not really, not a lot, but it's just something that I be thinking about because I get asked this question a lot more now since I'm out here getting it, and because y'all know how early I talked about.
Yeah.
Because y'all know how earlier I talked about how once you prove it, people start really fucking with you.
Yeah.
when I finally started to this year get my LLC and website set up, there are certain conversations that changed when I'm talking to people now.
That makes sense.
When I actually called one of my cousins up and asked, like, yo, what's a good bank to have a business account with? They was like, such and such, such and such. And I just heard the tone change.
Yeah.
And the conversations around and the understanding about what you're doing now changes. Like when I first started doing this music shit, my mom was like, I don't know if you should do all this. I'm like, Ma, trust me, I got it.
Now, my question to you is it that people don't know how to start, or is it they just don't have the mindset to?
Both. It's either you may not know how to start, but if you get that drive and you know what you're trying to do at least, you just got to keep researching. That's what is, and I'm still doing that today. I'm always going to be doing it. In order to be successful in these type of industries and fields, you got to do your research. You got to look stuff up.
Yeah.
And you got to just keep going for it and going for it.
Yeah.
Because when I told my mom I was doing stuff in entertainment, like music and stuff, she was like, that's going to be hard. I'm like, life is hard. So what?
Yeah.
I ain't say so what to her like that, but, you know, I'm just saying, life is hard.
Yeah.
In order for me to be successful in what I do, I'm going to grind for it no matter what I have to.
Yeah.
Because I know what I want for my future to look like. I know what I want to look like. And I know what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
When I transferred colleges, I knew what I was trying to do, so I didn't have the issue of, I'm wasting my time here.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. When I was when I was in school to become an electrician, the only reason why I did it is because my dad was telling me that it was a good idea. It was a good idea to get a trade, which it still is because of the pandemic. But I say pandemic, but I'm wearing a mask. But because the pandemic's going on, and it's a trade, you're always going to be needed. You feel me? But I would say the 7th week I was in, this was when we had to do school from home. I wasn't learning anything. I was learning something when I was there because it's hands-on. But when I was home, I wasn't learning anything, and I felt like I was wasting my time and my money. So out of the blue, I was taking a quiz, and I was like, bro, this isn't me. I can't do this. It's not because the test was hard. It was because I feel like I was wasting my time and my potential. So I had that long talk. At first, his tone was disappointing, but towards the middle and the end, I felt like he was becoming more and more proud of me because I know what I want to do, but I don't want to waste my time doing something that I'm going to regret for years and years to come.
You kept debating that with me, and I kept telling you.
Yeah.
I kept telling there's multiple groups you can join.
Yeah.
Like, there's multiple things you can do. Just do what you want.
Exactly.
You love to take photos, especially
I love
when
it.
we're out.
And that's what I'm doing. Literally, it took less than 2 months. I transferred from Johnson Community College to a private school called Living Arts Center. And even though I'm not there anymore, I'm transferring to Wake Tech. They taught me somewhat of the basics, video editing, how to properly edit a photo, how to properly take a picture, nonetheless, Photoshop, Lightroom and all that stuff. That when I was there, I was probably the happiest I've ever been school-wise because I was there doing something I literally wanted to do. You feel me? This is something I know I'm going to get paid for, and this is something that I wouldn't mind struggling to get because I'm doing something that I'm passionate about versus struggling doing something I could care less about. I would pay one of my friends to change the light bulb. You feel me? Or I pay someone I don't know to change the light bulb. You feel me? But I'd rather not pay someone to do something that I'm experiencing, something I'm passionate about. You feel me? Like, I want a Corvette, but I don't want to grind to get a Corvette with something I don't want to do. You feel me? I'd rather grind to get a Corvette with something I'm passionate about. You feel me? So I understand what you're saying. Yep. Fuck electricity. I'd rather take pictures of big booty bitches. Oh shit.
See, I ain't gonna speak too much on what I'm trying to do right now.
Yeah, bro. Don't let the people know, bro.
Yeah, because niggas be envying and they try
Hell
to
yeah.
stop my grind. But
Hell yeah.
I am doing something to get into a certain career where it is very needed because I'm trying to go somewhere that it's a risk to be over there on trying to live, I guess you could say. but I do know if I get what I'm trying to get, I'll be all right over there. And that's what I like. I like being a hands-on person. I can't do a cubicle.
Things with my hands. My hands.
I can't do cubicles, man. I can't just sit somewhere and do not shit. I need to be up moving. And hey, all respect to people who do that.
Facts.
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying
That's
what
just
I
not
can and
you.
can't. It's not.
Yeah.
I like to be standing, hands-on, doing.
Stay true to yourself.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. My career, bro, I be in the back. Well, my current career, I be in the back. I be cussing up a storm. I be having fun. You know, that stuff I can't do up front. I gotta tame myself. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that easy to tame. But
Yeah.
I'm making an I'm adapting to what I want to live in and what I want to do, and the lifestyle I want.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was telling Nas about it. The lifestyle I want makes me worry. It makes me question or worry about being in a relationship because the stuff I want to do is adventurous.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, would there actually be somebody like a shorty? Let's put that out there right now. They will actually be down to ride through all that.
Yeah.
And if I don't want to get attached and fall for someone that at the end of the day, when I actually do what I told them I want to do, they're like, no, or I ended up getting fucked over.
Yeah.
And
Oh, jeez.
I want a person that can be able to handle themselves in those situations, though.
Yeah.
You know
Keep
what I'm
their
saying?
composure.
I can go and take them somewhere and I ain't got to worry about what's going to happen to them.
Yeah.
I know I got myself if I go somewhere and something bad happen, but I know that, like, I ain't trying to, in Warzone we play, the only reason I can't do nothing is because I'm worried about you guys. I'm worried about what will happen if you guys die. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm worried too much about the outcome of everybody else instead of myself.
you'll be better off without us.
Yeah, sometimes, man.
Sometimes.
But I can't do that because I came with you guys. I'm going to leave with y'all.
Yeah.
That's just me. That's
Listen,
how I am.
man, at the end of the day, it's as simple as this. You know, you have close friends. I've known these cats for the longest. You know, all you want to do is see your friends succeed, you know, and all their dreams come worthwhile, you know, and it's like, sometimes I wish I had like a magic lamp, swear to God, but stuff it's not that. If you get stuff easy, you don't appreciate it as much versus you working for it, you know? So, I mean, I bring a Corvette up a lot because that's my dream car, but I swear to God, once I get that jump, bro, I am going to burn all 4 tires. But that's what you're for, because you can replace them. You're going to help me out. You
I
feel
ain't
me?
paying for your tires.
No, you're not paying for him, but he's going to help me out. You know, so it's like, and I'm willing to pay him because we've literally all been in this for so long. Ups, downs, all that stuff. You know? So it's like, all we really want is to see each and every one to succeed, no matter how annoying some people are.
Josh.
What?
Jerry. But remember we were at the mall. You know, I was getting them boots.
Oh, you talking about we got that, bro? I haven't even worn that damn jacket yet. I feel like I wasted my money.
Bro, listen, that ain't cold yet, bro. Listen, brother.
Yeah,
We won't be flexing the flash. But remember me and you was talking about, it's like one day we want to be able to dress like this.
Yeah.
On a day-to-day.
On a day-to-day. Chelsea boots, you know, turtlenecks, nice fly leather jackets, scarves, and all that jazz.
I like to dress up.
Yeah.
I mean, and I like to do it not as often as possible because then when I pull out, they're like, oh shit, who's that nigga right there? And I'm like, me, bitch. I be looking good, bro. I be cap.
Yeah, man.
But that's what we want for each other. I know that one day we're gonna make that happen.
Yeah. And bro, jealousy has killed so many friendships. It's ridiculous.
Hey, OG Bobby Johnson once said,
What'd he say?
jealousy is a bitch nigga trait.
Oh, wow.
And that's what I live by.
Put emphasis on that. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
And he said, we're on the street, he's a suspect.
But that's facts, bro. Like, bro, like,
You shouldn't be jealous. You
Why
should be
wouldn't-
inspired.
exactly.
That's
Why
somebody's
wouldn't-
chapter 20, bro. You
Exactly.
on this thing. Go and get
Exactly.
yours. Grind hard for yours.
Exactly. It should
You
be
know what that nigga
inspiration.
did for his?
But
Should
what
be
if they don't know
inspiration.
how to get their own though?
But that's what you
they
have
been-
friends for.
What if they've been trained just to only get off other people and to only go for what they see other people doing instead of getting it themselves.
So I looked at a young MA interview, and she said she doesn't care about having day ones because she talked to her day ones so many times on how to get their own money. She tried to teach them how to get their own money, but they weren't willing to. They were they were munching off of her. So
That's that bullshit. I wish you would have taught me shit.
In that incident, it's like it comes to a certain extent to where you have to realize that sometimes your day ones they're not willing to have something for themselves. You know, you can be a millionaire. You could try to teach one of your day ones to become a millionaire or something close to it. But if they don't have that grind, that mentality, that work ethic, then they're going to be still where they want to be. And that's munching off of you, asking you for a couple $100 every other week.
I told, I think Nas, I was like, if I make it big one day, I ain't gonna be the type. I mean, I'm gonna be dead ass. I ain't gonna give out money to the dogs. I'm gonna show you how to make the money. And if you guys need a little help with building it, I don't mind. But I ain't finna be here dropping thousands on.
For what? You're not getting it back.
Hold on, let me not say like I'm not trying to sound like a dick.
No, you're not getting it back. You're not investing.
I'd rather show y'all how to make money or let you guys make your own money and get to where we all can succeed. But I ain't gonna.
Exactly. And this is real talk right here. Like this is literally no cap. This is real talk.
And if one of your homies say, "Word, you can't give me some money. I guess we ain't real. You ain't real with me." That's
bitch nigga shit.
Yes, bro. I ain't gonna say
bitch.
I ain't gonna say no name. But remember in high school, somebody always be like, "Oh, you got $1 I can get." and then when you say no, you broke.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I pull out some money. And like, see, bum bitch.
Yeah.
You know? Hey, you gonna call me broke after you asking me for money?
Literally. They're trying to get you robbed.
They see $1 and they want more. You know, they're not satisfied for what.
And it'd be every time they see you.
Yeah. So I mean, listen, bro. I'm not gonna say anything. Like, listen, bro. We don't expose nobody, but subliminally, that's a hard word for me to say. You know, for some reason,
hey, we should kill subliminals in 2021. We should
just be blunt. Fuck it.
Say,
I'm not gonna say his name.
Yeah,
though,
just say what you want, bro.
But you know,
that nigga might catch COVID and die, right? So that's what the news say, right? That's what the news say, right? That's what the news say, right?
Yeah.
If it's so serious, like nigga might, so fuck him. All right.
Fuck it. Well, I'm not. I
ain't gonna say that.
I don't feel like putting my hands on nobody, man.
That's what the news say. That ain't what I said. That's what the news say.
My hands are almost registered. You feel me? but like for some reason they would always ask me for money, and it's not because I gave them to it the first time. It's because of my kindness. Like I've learned to be a dickhead sometimes, and I don't like being a dickhead. I hate being mean to people because
niggas ain't shit, dog. You gotta be an asshole. I learned that young.
Really?
Ooh, yeah, let's throw this out here right now.
Huh?
If somebody ever asks you for money, don't show them. All right, straight up, because then you're food, you're prey.
Yeah.
Then they know what you got.
Yeah.
Now they coming for your ass.
Just like you said, you can't feed a street cat.
No, you can't feed a street cat. That makes sense. Motherfuckers are gonna come back, you know, or a stray dog, or a stray turtle, whatever.
Or Josh.
No.
Or Josh.
I can always get mine. But you know, listen, man, we've been together for the longest, and we've gone through a lot for the longest. You know, and at this point, man, we damn near 30, even though we're young 20s. You know, sometimes I do wonder what life would be like when we're in our 25s or when we 32 or 45, you know, so just willing to work hard for something. And sometimes life moves so slow to where you can't do anything but reflect on the bad things. But sometimes you have to look at the good things as well. You know, you woke up this morning. Some people didn't wake up this morning. You know, you got something to eat. Some people don't have something to eat. So the small things like that should somewhat help you to get to the mental state to where I can do this. I got to just stop being lazy. That's my problem. I procrastinate to the highest degree sometimes with something I know that's going to benefit me.
Or they can get done just like that.
Like that. Taking out the trash. Sometimes when I was a kid, I had to get damn near Both of my parents were in the military. I had to get damn near yelled at like this to take out the damn trash because I forgot. I ain't forget, but getting yelled at like this, getting intimidated. Y'all motherfuckers seen my dad. Jesus Christ.
Big ass bellies.
It straightened me up. And sometimes you need that hard push. So back to what if your friend is just wanting to munch on you and your success? Sometimes they are giving that tough love, and
Give them the 1-2 buckle my shit.
and if they're not willing to understand where you're coming from and willing to understand what you're willing to do for them, sometimes they see handouts as what's the proper term? They see handouts as like a friendly gesture or something that's owed to them because they were with you for the longest. But it's not owed. You don't owe anybody for something that you grinded for. Maybe your parents, maybe people that helped you along the way financially or emotionally. But like, just because you're my friend doesn't mean I owe you diddly squat, So, yeah.
Said nice people are naive.
Yeah, I am naive sometimes. Yeah.
When they say like be nice or be humble, that means all they really telling you is be a bitch so we can get over on you. That's what that shit really mean.
I mean, yeah, because people be having that subliminal stuff like you said. You know what I'm saying? Like girls, when you do something, they tell you not to look good, only because they don't want no other girl coming after you. Straight up, that's just how people is.
You know how many times I was told not to leave the house with a basketball jersey on?
By who? Oh, by Shorty?
Yeah.
Man, she must be stupid.
I'm like, bro, you don't want me out here looking my best? Cause you should, like, in a relationship, it's basically like if you're not willing to show off the person that you're with, then you're with the wrong person, bro.
Because they're insecure.
And I can't deal with insecurities, bro. Like, how many times do I have to tell you that you're pretty until you believe it? Like, I get tired of it. I can't do that.
Well, why are these women insecure?
Because of social media. They see all these females looking perfect.
Is it just social media?
I wouldn't think it's anything else because we're on social media all the time.
I'm gonna tell you why it couldn't be just social media.
What?
You can still see somebody outside. You don't have social.
Parenting.
It goes back to parenting.
Parenting. What do they watch on TV as well? Mm-hmm. Oh, in this case, what do they watch on their phone?
Yeah.
Who do they listen to?
Uh-huh.
Do they listen to the bad bitches rap, or do they listen to the ugly bitches? They listen.
Yeah.
Are you listening to
WAP.
Rap City or
WAP.
Meg Thee Stallion? Who you listening to? Who are they listening to? They ain't listening to Rap City like that.
No.
They listen to
Nobody
Meg.
really know who she is.
No, not a lot. That's why you have to have a rotation.
They want to have the Meg Thee Stallion knees. That's what they want.
Not everyone has blessed with those needs.
Hey, bro.
And you don't always need that.
You don't always need that.
But they want it.
But they want it.
That's what it
Not
attracts.
all of us want that.
Yeah. Until
True.
you get it.
But they ain't looking for us.
No. Well, who's us?
I'm not. This is where I'm gonna stop you at.
What?
My brother.
What is it?
Sometimes they're just looking for someone in general. That's why they end up doing some of the things they do to themselves.
True, indeed.
Getting a lot of bodies for no reason.
Not
Not even
just
sexually.
not just that. I mean, I don't know why they think that that's gonna make you get cuffed, but I'm
Sex
talking about
first,
like
relationship later.
I'm talking about getting all the implants and stuff. Sometimes they feel like that they have no option, I guess you could say. So they're just trying to.
That
Like
makes
you
sense.
said, booties is getting fatter. Boobies is getting bigger. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Some of these girls ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
But I still love it.
Exactly.
Because at least it's real.
That's
Can't
where
leave my
that's where the insecurity comes from. So I wish I was mature enough to
I ain't gonna lie, I'm insecure.
everyone has
That's fuck.
insecurities, But like I said previously, if I'm not willing to work on my own insecurities, I just need to be quiet about it. That's just me. And that's what stopped me from bitching and actually doing something about it. If I don't like my little tummy, then go do something about it. And I'm currently doing it, but I was at my grandma's house and you know how grandmas feed you. So I picked out. You feel me? I picked out. But how do you bounce back on the ball? By going back to doing what you were doing previously.
Well, to bounce back on the ball, you gotta purchase a ball.
You got
You gotta get them big stallion knees. Bouncing.
So it gets annoying when you constantly have to tell somebody something for them to feel better for that 15 seconds until they actually start believing it themselves. That's when their Mangekyo Sharingan starts to activate. You feel
I
me?
mean, I be on that same boat sometimes though.
Sometimes I like to hear it, even though I know it's true, even though I know it for myself. You know, that's just me, I guess. You know, I like when people, whenever I wear like cologne and stuff like that. That's my favorite compliment. Oh my God, you smell so good.
Yes.
I love that.
Because there's shorties, there has been other shorties that compliment me, and I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Because of something that you hear all the time. Is that it?
No, I don't have that. I'm insecure. I'm like, are you capping? You just want to get slid.
So how do you?
Is it because that's not who you wanted to hear from?
No,
Ooh.
I mean, no, that's not the case.
Oh, okay.
I could hear from fucking the one I'm trying to get tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, I'm
just asking.
You capping, bitch.
Yeah,
know you is.
Lie to me again. Lie to me again. I dare you.
So how do you? So my question to you is, how do you differentiate someone that's being genuine and telling you the truth versus someone that could possibly just saying it just to want something, just to get something from you? Like personally, how do you try to?
If there's been sure you just comment up, like slide over and I like cool, appreciate it. I just go about my day. If you want to stick around,
Yeah.
and be consistent, then you trying to fuck with me, like in a good way, not like that. But
Yeah.
I still don't let my guard down, because I know some people want a favor.
Yeah.
So I mean, you slide up, there's any third, I'm like cool, appreciate it.
Yeah.
And I just leave it be.
That makes
But
sense.
If they want to stick around, be consistent, then I mean, I'm gonna see how it goes. I like to see how things play out.
Yeah.
And I do love attention from shorties.
Yeah.
But
Who doesn't? Especially.
I can't go without it.
That
Me,
one.
fuck that shit.
I'm
This
not
shit
lie.
tests me too much. You like, damn, motherfucker. But when I start with you, you wanna cry. Like,
Yeah.
I can't go without it. I ain't gonna lie.
That makes see some people like they need the female affection, even if it doesn't mean anything. You know, some people do, some people don't.
I mean, I'm gonna keep it a G, man. I told a friend, I was like, bro, listen, bro, I'm not good at texting niggas, bro. It's just like you guys. I mean, I might text, like maybe we might go for a conversation once a day, or we might play
Yeah.
and talk on the phone, but it's just not. It's not in my blood, I guess, or it's not natural compared to I can talk to a shorty any time of the day, every day, if that's what.
But that's
cool
that's a chick though.
I'd
you
rather
know?
talk to somebody in person regardless.
Yeah.
I hate that texting shit. It's like you can't see. Like,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
It's
you can't
easy.
feel it.
It's easy to misinterpret it a
Yes.
a
All that
text.
shit.
I also like I'm fine with whatever. I also like talking on the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I joke and I talk a lot of shit as well. So that's definitely why
Exactly.
I don't text, because
Exactly.
people like, and plus my as y'all know, my demeanor is very unassuming, so I can say something and really not mean it. Like,
Dre's a dick.
no, I'm an asshole. Like I'm gonna keep it a G. I'm like at times I'm an asshole, but I'm not an asshole. It just my truth makes me an asshole because people don't like to hear truth, whatever. But I'm also being upfront will also make you lose people and friends as well, because people don't like when you're honest and upfront with them.
I do. That's why y'all my friends.
Nah,
Jeez Louise.
just one cute ass motherfucker.
Yo,
over there.
chill. You ain't got a lot of me like that, though.
Come on, bruv.
Bruh,
Come on, bruv.
you have the facilities for that big
You
gun?
wanker.
You guys
I
have
can-
pause after that, family.
Like, nah, we don't do pauses.
Play fast forward all that.
Fast forward it.
Y'all got it.
Snapchat, boom.
Write it down, stamp it, make it official.
Y'all got all that.
You said y'all got all that.
So y'all to play a fast board game?
Yeah, listen.
What?
You
Play
said
trouble.
what?
Around here, we play dominoes.
We play dominoes like Jamaicans.
Uno, baby.
It's like, Uno flip. I gotta buy it and bring it to the crib because I'm tired of my little brother beating me in that game.
Oh, so you gotta switch it up on it?
Yeah, I got to, so I can have a winning chance, but I'm pretty sure I'm losing that too. This dude's a fucking genius somehow.
If anything, just tell him to play front hand, back hand.
My nigga.
What?
There is an ultimate Uno technique.
What?
Don't use your draws, motherfucker.
Hey man,
Don't use
when I
them.
guile them,
Hold them.
gotta fucking.
Because if
slam
somebody
it.
drawed on you, you got one.
Yeah.
But the crazy thing is, that can't be your last card.
Now some people. Now I'm glad some people.
Josh, you know that's how we play.
Now some people do get out on power cards. I don't like it because you gotta get out on a number.
Yes.
You feel me?
That's
but
usually how I do it.
some people like Daniel finds a way to cheat and.
Yo, shout out Daniel. Fuck him.
Nah, man, fuck Daniel, bro.
Yo,
Fuck that
you
nigga,
hear
man.
when he kicked him out the call?
Yeah, bro.
Yo.
Yeah, bro. Fuck Daniel, man.
Yo.
Fuck Daniel, bro. Dan, I ain't gonna say his last name because, you know.
Daniel's son.
Hey, man, forget Daniel, bro. Forget that dude, bro. This man is a straight bully on Call of Duty, bro. Like, I swear he has hacks, bro. He be shooting me through the wall and everything, bro.
It's because you're boo-boo.
No, I try my best, man.
You try your best.
I try. Listen, this isn't 2K. You feel me? It's not 2K. It's not UFC. You feel me? You know, it's yeah. I
He
swear.
looked at you when he said
I swear he got hacks, bro.
He looked at me.
Yeah.
I ain't look at.
Talk about let's do stand and bang. Okay, and then as soon as I hit the
swear I
ground,
forgot,
this ain't gonna
bro.
jump on me and knock me all the way out. It's like, bruh, stand and bang,
I
bruh.
forgot.
It was like, damn,
Hey.
nigga. Then he got up and he was screaming at the top of his lungs. I'm like, damn, nigga, you just cheated too? God.
Hey, you remember when Monty was playing 2K with me and I made him
Oh, yo.
quit so many times?
Yo, he got. You two shouldn't play together.
Bro, this man is toxic, bro. Oh my God. We can't go through 2 quarters at this man saying it's fake and cutting it off. Like, I can't count how many times he went to Game Sliders and it showed that it was on Hall of Fame. Like, this dude is just some buns, bro. It's just straight like that. Now, you play 2K every day. But that's the thing though, like I play Warzone every day, but I don't get better. And then someone like Daniel cannot play for 2 months and out of nowhere, like this man has 16 kills in the first circle. Like, bro, I'm struggling to get 2 and make it out the ghoulie.
You can't.
You know?
With that, he just takes the chance. In Warzone, everybody they sit there. They run and they try to stalk everything up, but you leave the other team to get ready. To position themselves. He already on them, so they can't position themselves.
That's Daniel for you, man.
That's just how you gotta play. You gotta push them so they can't do nothing. You gotta hit them with speed and precision.
Guerrilla style.
Guerrilla style, man.
Just like war.
It's interesting how like games like Fortnite and Warzone can they prey. Fortnite especially prey on little ones. Like when my brother was first playing, he was begging for $20. I'm like, what do you want $20 for? For a Fortnite skin? And I was like, does the skin make you do anything? He's like, no, it just makes you look cool. I'm like, bro, you know what I can do with $20? You know? And I'm like,
A year later, and Josh over here trying to get every skin on Fortnite.
A year, I think it was Warzone.
No.
It was Fortnite?
When you started playing Fortnite,
Oh
he was trying to get
yeah.
every skin.
Yeah, because when they dropped the Travis Scott skin, I was debating. I was like, bro, should I get this? But I can. That's gas, bro. But even with the Warzone thing, when they dropped the Leatherface joint, I was literally battling myself. I'm like, bro,
Hey, not to
$20.
interrupt. Did y'all see? Remember when Travis Scott deleted his Instagram? Cause
Oh yeah, they called him the Dookie Man because he pulled out with a brown Batman suit, bro.
I still got the picture.
He's different.
He's different, bro. The way he was standing, he was like, "Oh yeah, my fans gonna fuck with this." This nigga got bullied off the internet, bro.
It's so many artists that got low self-esteem, bro.
That's like Michael Scott when he said, "I don't need to be loved. I would like to be wanted." So funny.
It's not focusing.
I got it.
Okay.
No, I see you.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, they shit crazy though.
This man got bullied, bro.
No, I got
I
two.
want this shorty.
I got 2 more questions for y'all. And
Okay.
we can dip up out of here.
She kind of thick, ain't she?
She is.
So
I'll tell you the situation later.
what in reflection of y'all schooling,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
do y'all want to put your kids through school or not? Okay, here
That's
we
a
go.
good question. You do that first. I'll be last.
I was in school. Grades wasn't the best. It wasn't the best, and it wasn't my main focus.
Mm-hmm.
I was just having fun most. I mean, I tell my kids, do your best, but also enjoy it, because after you graduate, you will look back at it, especially if you have some fun.
Yeah, high school was amazing.
Some people who say they hate it is because they didn't do shit.
Yeah.
They just went.
Yeah.
You just got to make the best of that.
Yeah. I guess for me it's like, see, I didn't take middle school serious because everyone passed, And to me, it was like, why the hell am I busting my ass to get all A's when the bozo beside me has nothing but F's and D's, but we get to the same grade? That makes no sense to me. So when that was happening, and when I realized that, I was like, fuck it. But then when I got to high school, the tides turned, because I was like, this isn't for me. Like, I wasn't, like, I treat college way better than I do high school, because college is I'm literally one step away from making the money that I want, getting the cars that I want, and dressing how I want. With high school and middle school,
Like that.
We're paying for those classes.
yeah, and we're paying for it. So I have to put my best effort into it. And it's size 11.5 for the shorties that want to buy me some kicks. But anyways,
You know what big shoes mean? Big socks.
big socks,
Big toes.
and baggy draws.
Know how to turn tables.
And so that's really it though. And I've always been taught to, as long as you try your best, you cannot disappoint yourself if you know in your heart that you tried your best. You feel me? So that's really it though. But don't be purposely bombing stuff just because you lazy. You know, don't do that.
My kids going, because that's about to be their first slice of the real world. They about to see how everybody be acting.
Yeah.
For real.
Facts.
I'm going to teach them the other stuff. They don't come and tell me something. I'm going to support them.
Yeah.
Everything they do.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Back in my day, you know what I'm saying?
What about you?
I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence, to be honest with you, because I know most everything in school is lies, and they don't really teach you shit anyway. So I'm on the fence.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm going to get them the bases, and then when they talk to me about some of that foodness, then I'm going to educate them.
That foodness, regarding what?
That's what my dad did and my mom. They made me go to school, but before I went, they told me about certain stuff.
Yeah.
And then when I went and I asked them about it, then they gave me a more in-depth look at it.
Facts.
They never hid anything from me. They explained everything to me off rip. So it was like there was really nothing that I didn't know, nothing that I was worried about. I knew what was gonna happen before it even happened. Kinda. Yeah.
Actual. What's the other question?
Okay, so the last question is, if y'all took something from what y'all learned throughout y'all lives so far, and somebody asked you either one or three things, whatever y'all want to do, what would you tell them was your biggest learning experience from youth till now?
No, that's too much to talk.
So what did you go through in life that made you look at things differently?
What if somebody asked you what was your biggest learning experience from life from when you were born until now, that you could give me the one or three things? What would you tell them?
Stay true to yourself.
No, he's asking about experience type thing. He
Yeah.
said what you learned, like
Something
what-
you went through that
Yes.
changed your life.
Oh, something I went through? Jeez Louise. Damn.
you know what I'm talking about.
I'll give you bullshit answers because some of the stuff is very personal.
I'll put it to you this way. Give as much as you can, but still try to at least get the lesson.
Okay.
Are you telling me something? Or are you telling me what to say?
No, I'm not telling you what to say. I'm just
saying,
saying.
like, is that what you're asking me to do?
I'm just saying. All right. I know you got some personal shit.
Because I thought that was advice you're trying to give.
Yeah, me too.
No. I'm just saying for
like,
this
yes,
for
brother.
this specific. True indeed, maybe as well, but for this, still tell whatever you can, and then just get the lesson.
I guess being me, growing up is who I am, what I look like. That no matter how nice I was, no matter what it is that I did, no matter who I helped, what I said, people was always gonna look at me as a menace because of the color of my skin. Even though I can prove it that I'm not that way. You motherfucker, I go outside right now, motherfucker think I'm gonna rob them just because of the way I look. You know what I'm saying? I guess what I learned was just to shun out the haters and just be the best me that I could possibly be.
Facts.
Honestly.
Yeah, facts. That makes a lot of sense. I guess, let's see. I guess for me, it would be because I was raised in a household of give first. I don't know. It's interesting because being raised in like a Christian household and stuff, and both your parents were in the military, it's you learn and peep a lot of things, and I've learned and still learning how to speak my mind and how I'm trying to teach myself how to speak my mind even when I'm not upset. You know, that's a big thing for me. That and learning when to stop being nice and just be just a plain dickhead, because people can sense your kindness and take it as a weakness. And I've experienced that on multiple occasions.
That's only if you let them, though.
Yeah, exactly. And that I'm trying to teach myself that as well. And observing and willing to I gotta be patient with myself, because I'm trying to teach myself that nothing comes overnight. You have to work hard for things, you know? So that's just for me personally, just I'm willing to teach myself and trying to grow as a person. To sometimes people aren't there. Sometimes people aren't in your life for the long haul. Sometimes people are there just to teach you some things, whether bad or good. Sometimes people take advantage of you and try to suck you dry. And on the other hand, sometimes the people are there because it was quote unquote heaven sent, and they're there to uplift you and make you into a better person instead of
That's me.
taking
I
you
don't try to
down
hurt
and stuff,
nobody.
you know.
Trying to build everybody. We all need to get better if we gonna
Exactly.
progress in the future.
Exactly. And we're black and brown men out here. And sadly, allegedly. And because sadly how society is, because Nas is dark skinned, he's seen as a higher threat. And because I'm a big ass black dude with dreads, I'm seen as a threat. I got earrings and tattoos. Nas has earrings. Oh, yeah, earrings, right? Earrings and tattoos. Fonzo, he has earrings. And like, it's like, I don't know. It's this world is interesting, man.
Somehow we're gang affiliated.
Like, I can't walk. Like, only reason why I wear my bandana is for my hair. Like, I'm not a gangbanger, you know.
It's a symbolism.
Banging sex.
That's what they put on TV.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on. Finish what you was about to say when you said banging.
You know, but it's just for my hair though. But because the way I wear it, and because it's on my head, and because I'm a big ass black dude with dreads, it's just assumed. Like, the purses get clenched and the doors get locked. You feel me?
And the eyes roll our way.
Yeah. And they got fucking 911 on speed dial on number 2.
Hurry up and buy.
You know, but that's it though. Just staying true to yourself and realizing that you're a human and humans make mistakes, and you have to be okay with that. You just have to learn from them. And if you don't learn from them, that's where the mistakes happen more frequently.
And come back stronger than ever.
Yeah.
I'd have to say, because this came with meeting Nas and Alex, is fuck what others think. You know, you'll be you'll always find people who are just like you or believe what you believe, move the way you move, feel the way you feel. Because don't try to please the world, because you'll lose your own happiness. Because at the end of the day, they're not going to be paying your bills. Nobody else is going to be handling what you got to handle, your own emotions. And when you die, you're dying by yourself.
Facts.
You know, fuck what others think. Just keep doing you. And I low-key had forgot what I was going to say. But
It's okay though. You started off strong.
I got it.
It's just because we're hungry. That's all.
Very. Oh, and ramen and sushi is something you must have.
I got something else to say. All right. I forgot.
Oh.
No. Oh, okay. You be the best you can be. Don't worry about what everybody else is going through. All right? Straight up. Don't worry about being better than the next man. Worry about being a better you.
Facts.
Boom.
It's
That's it.
easy to compare yourself to people. Sometimes you do it subconsciously, especially social media wise.
That's what I was telling somebody. I was like, because people be tripping off of, like, as I said about your chapter, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you might be on chapter 20. I'm on chapter 3.
I'm on chapter 2.
I'm one ahead of you, brother. But that don't. We all have the same book.
Yeah.
That we're trying to get to.
Yeah.
And
The ending is the same.
Patience is something I lack in a lot because I have goals and dreams that one of my coworkers had to talk to me about. He's like, listen, bro, these are very long term. You need to set one up that will get you there, but shortly they will also like satisfy your hunger to keep going to the bigger dream.
Yeah.
And I struggle with that because my goals are, well, my dreams are my goals that aren't something simple like how some of these simpletons be like, I just want to go get a Hershey's bar.
What are one of them, sir?
One of my minor goal.
Give me a major if you can.
Major, I want my own house with land, minimum 2 acres.
That's a lot of land.
Yes,
It's a lot of land.
I know. I'd settle for 1.5.
Cows,
Now I don't want cows. Fuck that.
piglets.
But I do want a home with land and provide to my kids what I didn't have. And I mean, there's no protecting your kids. There's the only thing you can teach them is how to adapt and survive.
Right and wrongs. Yeah.
And I don't know. I just want to provide a good future for my kids. And the one I know the amount I want to have saved right now. One of my small goals is to have 10,000 in my savings alone in a matter of a year. And I told myself, no matter what, I'm gonna put money in there, and no matter what, how much I struggle, I'm not taking money out of that account. And I mean, that to me, that's also discipline. I also need more discipline, but I don't know. My goals, my dreams is like I tell some people, like my coworkers. That's why I tell people to talk to old heads, because our process, our mindset is very trigger happy.
It's programmed, man. And we in social media age now.
It depends. When you think how you want to think at the end of the day.
True.
But because we all have different thoughts and opinions of what we want, and we get trigger happy with them. And they kept me in check about it. They told me, like, you know, as long as you're actually moving forward and progressing and have a plan, and like they really calmed me down because I was really freaking out about it. And I told them some of my goals, and like, they just do it. You know, there's nothing that you can't do. And because I was like, yo, this gonna sound very crazy, but this is what I want to do. And they're like, what's wrong with it? Just do it. You know, you can do it.
Nike. Just do it.
So did you not believe you could achieve your goals or something, or you just didn't, like, you wasn't getting them fast enough?
Ooh.
I saw them as very difficult. I feel, a part of me before I told them, I feel like I was gonna get laughed at because how, I'd say, out there it is. It isn't something like it's not something that, oh yeah, I want this car.
Nigga, what? You said out there? Motherfucker, I want to go to outer space.
See, like I said,
This nigga, you good. Yours is real. You feel me? You going on the right path. Nigga, this shit I'm thinking about is like, nigga, what?
Outer space is scary. The unknown.
Yeah.
Same thing with the ocean. I don't trust the ocean.
Oh yeah, me neither.
I don't trust the ocean in
I don't
outer
trust
space.
water I can't see my feet in.
That's what I'm saying. What? What?
He means, like, you know, the beach and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, the ones in the U.S.
Yeah.
Lakes.
Yeah.
All that
Oh,
shit.
yeah, I
I
don't
don't
trust
trust
lakes.
no
Fuck that.
water that I can't see my feet in.
Yeah. It's off subject, but I don't like going into pools because one time I got out of the pool and I left with a Band-Aid. I ain't have a Band-Aid on. You feel me? Unsanitary. And I don't know, even in the ocean, I don't know what the fuck in there. You feel me?
You said you left and you had a Band-Aid on, but you never got the.
That's real rap, bro. I promise you. When Monty and I went to South Carolina, we were chilling, and I sat in there. I was vibing, and I got up. I'm like, what the fuck this? And it honestly looked like I literally put a Band-Aid on. It was on there. I'm like, what's going on? You know, but y'all got some realistic goals. You know, Yeah.
don't deal with nobody's shit. That doesn't mean be a dickhead. I mean,
Yeah.
still have your own pride. Still be a gentlewoman, whatever. Still be kind
A
to
lady.
others, but don't deal with nobody's bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can still be kind and not deal with nobody's shit.
Yeah.
And learn your worth as soon as you can.
That is important, y'all. Bro.
Because once you really learn your worth, you know what shit not to deal with more
Yeah.
than just.
Yeah. Know your worth, bro.
Yes.
Because they're not gonna find it for you. You gotta
Don't waste
find it
your
for
time
yourself.
on somebody who's not worth it.
Yeah. Facts. Somehow it keeps getting back to relationships, but it's just relevant though.
It don't gotta be a relationship. It could be friendship.
Yeah,
I just cut one off the other day,
Damn, that's tough.
and it was a long one.
See, that's why I said it doesn't matter how long you know someone. It all it depends on is like the things that you go through with each other and how you bounce back from it.
Sometimes you gotta cut ties.
You feel me? Bring them big ass scissors out. You feel me? But I think my goals in life is fairly simple. You know, I just, you know, it's I got my little brother. It's my little brother and I, you know, and I got to make sure he's good. I don't have any kids yet, so to me he is
9 months from now.
he is my kid, you know. So I got to make sure I'm a good enough example for him because we're 7 years apart and he's in a society that, you know, it's scary out here. And especially how he carries himself too. It's intimidating. He's a very, very, very intelligent young man. And, you know, for someone that's intimidated by intelligence, they might see him as a threat. How he carries himself. He walks around with nothing but confidence. You know, so it's like at the end of the day, I want to make sure he's straight. And that's how I get my peace. I like to know that the people around me is straight. You know, it doesn't even have to be financially, just mentally, because you never know what's going on behind closed doors. You feel me? So that's really it. I mean, I'm not really a materialistic person, but it's like, what?
Nice
I
shoes.
smell cap.
No, I'm really like, bro. I could care.
Nice shoes you got there.
I appreciate it, but it's not.
What'd you have for breakfast, Captain Crunch?
But honestly, I don't hold value to it. Like what I hold close and dear to me is having a relationship that all of us have being close with my family, having those type of one-on-one conversations I'll have with my female cousins that I consider sisters. I don't have a sister, so having those type of conversations with those type of people I hold near and dear to me. Materials come and go, just like money, but the relationships and the bonds that you create with people, they have the potential to last forever. Family-wise, stranger or friend, or a significant other, you know? So, you know, a phone, earrings, sneakers, they're here, they can, and, you know, but the conversations that you have with someone, you never know what they're going through. They might be going through having suicidal thoughts, but you stopped them. You made them realize that, you know, those are the things that I hold dear to me, not Yeezys or Cactus Jacks or Travis Scotts. I like them. They're cool to have, but those are the things that I cherish right
They
there.
ugly as shit.
Some of them are, some of them aren't. It's, you know, it's up to that individual. But yeah, that's me.
One thing that I do,
Doo-doo. Doo-doo.
The doo-doo man.
put that on there.
Doo-doo.
That I guess I live by is because of past experiences. I always like being there for people who feel that they're alone. Like
Yeah.
me and Nas be like, if we see someone just to themselves, we don't mind having a conversation, but always be open to listen to somebody and try to make sure that they don't feel alone. Cause I mean, at time, you know, I felt that way, that I had no one to speak to about, and so I like being there for people. I like to hear out what's going on and make sure that I feel that I could have prevented something bad to happening to them. Like, because there's been times where people have vented and they feel that that's changed certain mindsets or actions they wanted to do. To always be, like, what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? It's like be open to listen to somebody, quick to listen.
Yeah.
And just be there for people, because like one of y'all said, like, you don't know what they might be going through.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
Be quick to listen and slow to respond.
Facts.
So the people that look the happiest and are the toughest, They didn't get there by smiles.
And it might be a fake one.
That's what I'm saying. I understand that pain all too much. I understand how I feel to be alone. Nobody really care about you. That's why I don't try to treat nobody else that way.
Oh. Facts. There we go. I didn't speak into the mic. But yeah.
And usually, if I know somebody or I feel like they're not moving the way they usually do, I usually try to check up on them. They're like, oh yeah. Either they vent or they say, oh no, I'm fine. It's just that third, and I'd be like, I smell cap.
I don't like sounding like a nuisance.
See, I don't either, but I ain't gonna bug you.
Yeah.
But I will let you know that I don't want nothing bad to happen.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about on the opposite end of someone wanting to talk to me.
Oh yeah, I'm not good at it.
And, you know, because I was listen, I don't have a lot of problems. But the one problem that I didn't have, and it was real consistent, was my breakup. And I finally confided in my dad. And when I was leaving, he said, I told him I'm sorry for sounding like a broken record. He was like, it doesn't matter if the record is broken as long as it plays. You feel me? And I was like, damn, he basically saying he doesn't care how many times he hears the same story over and over and over again, as long as I continue to talk about it, because when I stop, that's when he starts to get worried. You know, so man, I swear to God, bro, that fucking situation right there set me back so far, bro. Like, and it's ridiculous, but I learned from it. But I hate calling people and talking about the same damn thing. That shit's annoying to me. That shit's annoying to me. But you know, if you have people to listen, then you know, it is what it is, I guess.
And don't let your pride get in the way. I'm not good at asking for help.
Hell yeah, me either.
I don't do that, and that's weird. That's something I'm not good at. I don't ask for help. I'm not the quickest to accept it either. You just don't let your pride get in the way.
Yeah.
Of anything. Sometimes, you know, everybody's gonna need help.
Eventually.
Just don't be scared to ask it.
Superman needs help. And, you know, my man's Batman swoops in and saves the day.
That's a fact.
I mean, damn near every time. You know, we're not going to get into that.
But when does Superman actually ask for it?
We're not going to get into that. We're not going to get into that.
Never.
We're not going to get into that.
Exactly.
Batman's the best.
He never asked for it, but his man's is always there.
He's ready on go.
Exactly.
My man's is ready on go.
Find yourself in the zero in your life.
He's, what did I just do? He's ready on go, man. Shout out to Batman. Okay, never mind. Well, I'm hungry. I want some chicken tenders. The food that we eat is processed, but it's okay.
Allegedly.
I don't know about allegedly. Hey, on the real though, I saw something on Instagram. Shorty was trying to burn a slice of cheese from Food Lion. That shit wouldn't burn. So I was like, let me go downstairs. I went to the fridge. I got me a slice of cheese. I burnt that thing. That motherfucker was just sitting. And I just smelled rubber.
Did you try to do that with a McDonald's one? Or they French fries?
With the Travis
tried
Scott
that?
No, I ain't.
Yeah, go ahead and try
I ain't
that one
try
time.
that. And my plan was to go to McDonald's because it's cheap. I'm not going.
Let me know how you feel about that. when you
Get
do
me that number 9, the two cheeseburgers with a fry. That was my plan. But that's why I don't drink milk like the regular blue top or red top milk. I don't drink that because I don't know if it's pus. I don't know if it's blood. You feel me? So that's why I drink the almond milk. Oh, I'm sorry.
I can't even drink regular whole milk anyway.
I can't drink whole milk.
Do you drink like skim milk and stuff?
I'll drink like almond milk or something, or powdered milk.
That's what I prefer.
I don't really drink regular milk.
That's
that
what I
shit make my
prefer.
stomach hurt.
Yeah, because like I said, that in that big ass jug, bro, I don't know if it's pus. I don't know if it's blood. You feel me? I don't know if that cow was about to die. You feel me? Before he squirted out the last of what he could. That's facts, bro. Yeah. It's facts. So that's why I'm scared to look up what I'm eating in fast food restaurants, because I feel like it's going to cut off a lot of things that I love dearly.
Well, in order for you to grow, you got to cut off shit you love.
Exactly.
You just learn how to cook.
You're right.
Cook all that shit by yourself.
Hey man, I can't cook.
Hey, so
He's giving a band like, nigga, I'm not.
Hey, get you a shorty that can
fuck that kitchen.
Hey, y'all, get you a shorty that can cook if you can't cook, bro.
So you gonna give her the tools to feed you? Now she got the tools to starve you too.
And kill
Learn
you.
how to cook.
And kill you if she wants to. And poison you. So.
Hey, that's
cook,
what
dog.
oodles and noodles Hot Pockets, the damn Lean Cuisine microwavables. You feel me? The DiGiorno pizzas come in. You feel me? But yeah, bro.
Hey, so like, listen, bro, we trying to get some Bohan glaze or some Zaxby's?
Dude, the way my bro.
Listen.
Bro, I gotta give me a
didn't
job.
get to do my response to the question at all.
Go ahead, bro. Are you gonna sit the camera down to get you talking? That would be cool.
We'll take it.
Yeah. Go ahead and flip that thing, man. Can you do
Or you
it?
can just give it to Josh.
Yeah,
He's a
that's
photographer.
What I'm about to
Yeah,
fucking do.
man. I got you, bro.
Hey man, listen, we don't need all that hostility.
Hostility.
Do you want it?
Hostility.
Do you want it centered?
Like I said, this made me look cool.
I got you, bro.
Hey, who's that in the camera? Podcast.
But yeah, man. Forgot
Yeah,
it.
black folks.
I even forgot the question, but the question.
Your goals.
That was one. I was one of the questions.
You
answered
talking about the first one?
about school.
Yeah.
You answered that.
What did you go through in life, and what did you learn
that
from
one.
it? Yeah.
That one. That's what I want to do. Yeah.
Before you get into it, Dre, how do you zoom in and out? I don't see it.
You see, it's on the side. You see the side button.
Oh,
It's on the side of the lens.
perfecto. Oh, nice. That's all you gotta do. Okay.
Yep.
Dre's gonna tell you, and one.
But as far as learning in life, the one of the experiences I had that I would like to pass on to somebody if they ask me is don't be scared to do anything. It's a lot of things in life in the past where I probably could have jumped the gun on, or at least tried to do, that I didn't do. But I also wish along the way I could have put more for effort in certain things earlier, and I would have had a better result as well. But also, sometimes you got to break the rules to realize that you make the rules as well. Because you got people that tell you, oh, you should do this, that, and that. But in reality, you live your life, and you got to figure out what you're going to do and what your purpose is while you're here. So you have to, along your journey, actually try and do things in order for you to learn who you are and what you're about. Early, late, indifferent, whatever. Because there's going to be a lot of journeys and things in life that you're going to come across that you're going to have moments that you're really going to question yourself. Like, damn, should I do this or should I just chill out? No, I'm going to do it. Or no, I'm not going to do it. But if you at least tried it, you would have found out something that you wouldn't even have learned about you forever. So that's one of the things I really would say. Just try what you think you shouldn't do. Just try things.
Can I play this quote by Lil Wayne?
I don't.
It's not like a song.
Fuck
It's
it.
him talking.
Fuck it. Go ahead.
Yeah, you gotta find that bit. Where is that? Yeah, baby.
That is fire.
Oh, right here.
How much is this?
Work hard. Be somebody. Be something more than what you see in the mirror. Let the world be your mirror. Don't let them judge you. Because the mirror can't judge you. You judge what you see in the mirror.
Yes, sir.
But also, I'll answer the goals question too then, since that was a new question that came up. My goal is to be financially free. That's one of my big ones. But also, one of my goals is to have a multimedia facility that has just basically music, podcasts, computers, gaming, graphic design, video creation, editing. And like just, I also have a side where if you want to go to the gym, it'll be the separate, like it'll be connected but separate from the actual real building. And the gym,
And hentai?
if you want to do that, that's cool in your time, but nah.
In the sauna.
But like a gym, like I said, basketball, so if you want to go hooping, whatever. And maybe like a bar or something as well. So
Gotta get a auditorium with a big ass TV in it. Watch movies, play games with people.
it'll be a theater somewhere in there as well.
So you're
Something like
thinking, you're basically thinking like a fitness connection.
Nah, bigger than that.
Okay. Because the fitness connection in North Hills actually has they have a mini theater in there for Pilates and stuff while they do that shit.
Yeah, I'm thinking more media based though. Media based.
Fire.
Oh, and my kids gotta learn how to drive stick shift.
I'm weak.
You know, I think I'm actually gonna learn that one day for real. I'm really thinking about
I
it.
promise it'll change your life.
Yeah. But all right, man.
Drop a gear and disappear.
Bars. But all right, man. This is the 54th episode of DZN Podcast.
Podcast.
Congratulations, and appreciate anybody who's listening to this in the morning, noon, or night. And if you want to follow me, you can follow me at retrod.r.e on Instagram. You can follow me on Twitter at retrodre_. And also, I am on YouTube at retrodre. You want to listen to my music, or I also on Spotify for music as well. You want to check me out there as well on streaming platforms. But also, if you want to check out the DZN Podcast, you can check us out on Instagram at d.z.n.podcast, DZN Podcast on Twitter, and DZN Podcast on all streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, and all other podcasting platforms, such as radio and all that jazz. And if you want to check us out on YouTube, DZN Podcast Network, that is on YouTube. And Nas, where can the people reach you at, sir?
You can find me on Instagram at nv.z. Wait, I don't even fucking know
nv.z_.
Find that thing in the description somewhere. I promise.
Ma.
You know, you can holler at your boy on Insta, L.FONZ0. Wink. Nah, I don't give out my Snapchat to random people. That's where you can holler at me at, though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, if you want to follow me on Snapchat, you can follow me at Bottom Lip Dre on Snapchat.
Bottom Lip Dre?
Yeah, on Snapchat. Yeah.
Jeez Louise, Dre.
You feel me? Hey, it's better than Beanbag Boy.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
I'm proud of the tomfoolery. And
You gotta talk on the mic, sir. You gotta talk on the mic. You gotta talk on the microphone.
You turned the whole thing.
so many microphones. It's very clever. Oh shit. Yeah, thank you, Nas. I appreciate it. Shit. Let me get my. You guys can also find me on Instagram. Sushi Oso. It's SUSHI Sushi and then OSSO. Bada boom, bada bing. I do photography. I'm gonna dibble and dab in videography. I'm not that confident in it yet, but I'm very confident in my camera work skills. So, yeah.
You all right?
Oh, okay.
And all right, man. This is the end of the DZN Podcast. And I appreciate y'all for listening.
Sasuke should have beat Naruto.
Noon or night. And if you want to follow Zoe, follow him at young_Pluto on Instagram.
And eat that dick up.
Oh wow. I don't know about that one, Bucko.
We don't go by Beanbag Boys.
Beanbag
We
Boys.
don't go by
Beanbag
Beanbag
Boys
Boys.
for life.
We don't go.
Wet
Oh,
Fat Boys.
Nas, Josh, don't forget we represent RGS4L gas bags.
If you want to smoke in Warzone, you can get it. Facts.
Any day of the week, we got Nazir.
Oh yeah.
And we have a Jerry.
I'm be streaming on PS5 next year. I'm be streaming on PS5 and Xbox One on PS4 next year. Next year.
See,
Get out of
I
here.
told you we need to get on it. You over here bullshitting.